Am I live? Early risers, Kim. Wait, who's here? Remy, Kim, Pop Trauma, Kansas City. Ems! Ems, you probably got about as much sleep as I did. Oh my goodness. What a night. What a night. What a night. Just cracking your eyes open. Morning, Kim. How are you guys this morning? Interesting night last night. Hello, Kim. Um, yeah, so I went live last night for a little bit. You know what? I fell asleep during Diane and Wendy's. Does anyone know if not pop trauma, if FOD went up on her panel? Because I fell asleep. Hello, Greta. LLL, my girl. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Bailey. Did FOD go up on the panel, or did they wimp out? Oh, please. I look like crap, actually. I've just been up longer. I've just been up longer. Well, yeah, pop trauma. Surprise, surprise, they didn't go up on panel. That's a big surprise, isn't it? Of course not. Good morning, Richard. I mean, you talk shit about everybody. I make fun, you make fun of people as far as their looks, their demeanor, but when you're called to task, you won't show yourself or go at least go up on a panel and talk to the people that you're talking shit on. That speaks volumes about that person. Hello, little Kelly. That does. It speaks volumes. Um, I actually want to see if Amanda Lynn comes in here because if she's going live, I'm going to go over to her live because um, she said she was going to go live this morning. So, out of respect, plus I don't want to miss it. Gotta love Amanda Lynn. God is no FOD is a coward. FOD is a coward. Is that that's what she means? I'm sure. How should I know, Remy? I am not sure. I think you were timed out in Republican Ashes too. So, I don't know what happened with you because I saw you getting timed out over there. I don't know what's going on. So don't ask me. Ask Republican Ash. Something happened and I don't know what. I really wasn't paying attention. Getting timed out. Well, you were getting timed out somewhere because I saw it. And who was timing you out? Because I wasn't letting time out anybody last night. I really didn't. Well, you were getting timed out somewhere because I saw you getting timed out. And it wasn't in mine. It was in someone else's. Whose was it? I can't remember. I think it might have been Amanda Lynn's. Oh, maybe Smoky Peace. You know who did it once in yours? You know who did it once in mine? It wasn't me. I wasn't paying attention to the chat. Well, I was kind of off and on, but well, then why are you asking me? Did you ask them? What's going on? Did you piss somebody off? I don't know. Good morning, Charlie girl. Good morning, Jane the Teach. I don't know. Someone want to come up here and tell me what's going on with Remy B? I have no idea what's going on. You totally crashed last night. I went on really late, like late for me. It was like, I don't know, maybe 10:30, maybe 11, something like that. And I was getting streamed. Insignificant me with my insignificant channel was getting streamed because I'm not important. I'm just nobody. I'm just a nobody. There might be a song called that. I'm just a nobody. I just watched your live crow from last night. Hi, little Kelly. Yeah, here's the thing. Okay, did we talk a little shit? Yeah, it was an ugly night. Yeah, it was an ugly night. I'm sick of being called ugly. I'm sick of being called old. I'm sick of being called insignificant. I'm sick of being like, at some point, there's a point, and it doesn't even hurt my feelings anymore. It just pisses me off. Um, they made a big deal about our stupid cucumber thing yesterday, which was funny. Come on. It was funny. We all laughed. We had a good laugh. Um, so you know, I don't know. I guess people don't like to see other people having Samara. Excuse me, Samara, but it's almost the end of the week and you promised to come up on my panel this week. Good morning, Allie's nurse. If I didn't say hello to you. Jane, I hope you're feeling better. Uh, so if this woman thinks it's okay to bash your bangs and age, maybe it's time you give it back to her. Yeah, if I knew what she said, I would. But here's the thing, it wasn't about them cucumber. No, it's about bashing people for the sake of bashing people. Exactly. And Wendy has jumped on the bandwagon because she made it about mental health yesterday, which it wasn't about mental health. And stop saying I'm lying about you. Corey came up here. Corey, I'm going to talk to Corey on my own, one-on-one. Insults from someone who regularly refers to the corn in her shit doesn't matter. Exactly. Yeah. I don't really care about what she thinks of my looks. I'm freaking happily married. I've been married for 17 years. I have a husband that comes home to me every day. I have a husband that doesn't cheat on me. You know, I have a husband who has a great job. Believe me, trust me. We are not hurting. Um, I went into perplexed when they were showing a pic of Mandolin, and I wrote, why talk about looks? Because that's all they have. Remember, she said that if someone comes after her, she needs to know what they look like. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Not. And then when you do show your looks, that's what she does. She makes fun of your looks, makes fun of my bangs, makes fun of my age. I don't have to show my looks every day. I could have like doctored up my picture and just I don't really care what they say about my looks. Fuck them. Like I really don't. I've seen some nasty pictures of Laura too that people have shown me without makeup. So she's not like, you know, God's gift either. I show my looks. It's, what time is it? 7, almost 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm live. This is what I look like. If you don't like it, don't look. Don't come in here. Hi, Simon. Simon. I went on real late last night, Simon. I kind of got some things off my chest. Because it's always about looks with them. It's always about looks. It's always about my stream, which they say they never watch. Look, I've got, I don't even have half the subs that they have, and yet they're watching me, streaming me. I'm not streaming them. They're streaming me. What's that tell you? Do they have content? No. Their content was me last night. So much for the good morning. Coming from a chick who does herself up like some low class hooker or sex doll, don't worry about what she's. I'm not worried about what she says. I have. You thought Wendy V and I were tight? Well, she's jumped on the Laura hate train. So, oh, Ems, you want a link? Definitely. Definitely, my love. Definitely can. Kathy says, Jane, I love lunch ladies. My son-in-law was one for, our sister-in-law was one for 20 years. I don't know if son-in-law or sister-in-law. Sister-in-law, I assume. Hello, my dear.
Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning.
So, speaking about this whole looks thing, let's
Yeah.
talk about that just for a quick second. Because that's kind of what fired me up originally when I first went over and I was listening to Liana talk about your looks. Uh, I remember specifically her saying, yeah, Carla's bangs. I sat there staring at them. Like, what did you do to those things? And I'm thinking in my head, that's freaking rich. You and I don't usually do this, but you have a woman that is no, 10 herself, and she has the audacity to pick other women's looks apart. A woman who is truly self-confident in herself wouldn't need to talk about the bangs of another woman, wouldn't need to talk about, you know, everything there is about you. It's beyond bullshit at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Confident women do not walk around ripping other people's looks down. They just don't.
Right.
It's nonsense.
Well, I think she's starting to remind me a lot about Laura or how Laura acts. And it's kind of disappointing because I really did follow her. Like I thought she was a different kind of person. Like I really
Me
did.
too.
I saw, I'm seeing a whole different side of her. And I don't know if it's got something to do with um, you know, who she's hanging out with now or what. But oh
So
well.
this is the honest to God truth. The reason that I gravitated towards Liana was because when drama would come up, the advice that she would always give me is, don't feed into it. And if you go back and you look at the original live her and I did together, the
Hmm.
first thing we said in that live was, let's ditch the drama at the door. Now looking back, so we had the plan to not, entertain any of the drama. That this was like back in June, I think, somewhere around there, maybe
Hmm.
July. And I should have known, Carla, because as soon as I hopped off panel, guess what she started talking about? Fucking drama. So that should have been my first clue.
Right. But
But I
here's the
didn't think this was her. She didn't do this before. She didn't tear down other women's looks. But again, looking back, did I just miss it? Because when I review all the communication her and I had, that's really all she did. Everything was about people's weight. Even Laura, the shit talking she did on Laura was unbelievable. So I don't think that we're anything special. I think this is what she does to be honest.
Well, I mean, and too, and I watched some of her lives where she put down Marissa's, what'd she call her, monster face or something? I mean, she did make fun of people's looks, and it's, looking back, you put it, you don't see it as much. I guess now I see it. I don't really care
Yeah,
what she thinks of my looks, really don't. Um, and I'm beyond the point now where it even hurts my feelings. I mean, it did at first. I mean, it can't, but
absolutely. And it hurt my feelings for you listening to
yeah,
that shit.
I I've come to the point where now, as soon as I hear my name mentioned, I leave. Like, because I'm not on here to listen to someone make fun of my looks, make fun of my age, make fun of, you know what I mean? Like, and that's, as soon
Yeah.
as I go into one of those streams, if it's like at all interesting, or they're talking about something maybe that I want, to listen to, as soon as my name comes up, I just leave. I just leave. And
Now
usually
that
it
I'm
does
an
come up.
yeah, oh, I hear you. Now that
Or
I'm an
if
outsider
their
looking
name
in,
comes up, or if someone that I care about's name comes up, I just can't watch it anymore. I just don't, you know.
yeah. Now that I'm an outsider looking in, I remember, I remember, I don't even know if I should say this. I
You can
remember
say whatever you want.
John Crimes telling me that I was reading Liana wrong and that she was nothing but drama. And I used to tell him, no, you're wrong. Like, she's not engaging in it because she wasn't at that time. She wasn't even going live anymore. I looked
Mhm.
at her like she was someone that was trying to avoid the drama.
Right.
And everything he said was right. And unfortunately, now that I'm looking at her, I see a woman who highly lacks confidence for real. She, any woman that can go from woman to woman to woman, just trying to pull them down based on everything that there is about them, tells me that that girl has zero confidence for real.
And I did hear one time she said something about Amanda Lynn, and the thing that she said was,
She's a
uh,
pig or something.
no, she said, oh, oh, and by the way, get a real picture and take the filters off, because that's not what you really look like. Like, why? Why say that?
I'm
You
seeing
know?
that weight is a big thing to her as well. Look at the stuff she says about Wendy. It's so fucked up. It is
Oh
so
my
messed
God.
up.
Yeah, that's like awful. That's terrible.
I
And
mean,
and
why do we have to do this to each other, especially based on looks? I mean, we get up, we put ourselves on camera. Um, that is brave enough, let alone to have to pick each other apart. Imagine if we did that to her. Because we could do the same thing to her. We could tear her down. She, like
Mhm.
I said, she's definitely not a 10. I would never
Right,
do it
and I
though.
have never mentioned her looks or anything. I mentioned character. And here's the thing, um, and even Tiffany Marie was making fun of looks. Tiffany, I've never seen Tiffany. I don't know. And I've never seen half the people that come in my chat. Like, I've never seen them in real life. A few people, but I don't judge people based on what they look like. Look at. I base people how they are, like what they're like. You know what I mean? What their character is. Like, it's not about looks to me, anyways. I don't care.
Could you
Um,
imagine if her mother was on YouTube and someone was picking her mother apart because I mean, you're
yeah,
a mother of someone,
yeah.
that's an
My
adult.
daughter, my daughter would be
Yeah,
horrified.
absolutely. Absolutely. That's why I try not to go there. I mean, I could give a shit what you look like,
Yeah,
but
it's
I tell you what, some of the ugliness that comes out of people's mouths are, man, way beyond anything I've seen before. It's gross.
Clancy says, when a woman concentrates on looks, there's a lot of self-loathing that will kick in as they grow old. Prophetic.
Absolutely.
I guess. I mean, it seems to be all about looks with them, like over there. I don't know. Like, here's the thing. We had fun yesterday about the stupid cucumber thing, and it wasn't about making fun of someone's looks. We were just laughing about that. And then they said we were giggling like freaking 12-year-olds. Like, yeah, because we were having fun. We were laughing, joking. It wasn't about tearing anyone down.
So you're
Um,
telling me that if there was 10 of you, 10 women having drinks at a table somewhere, out at dinner, and someone starts talking about milking a fucking cucumber, you're telling me that entire table of girls wouldn't start laughing,
of course they would.
questioning what it means to milk a cucumber? Get out of here. It's funny shit.
And they made such a big deal about it. Hi, Kathy. They made such a big deal because we were laughing about it. Because when Ginger made that troll name and she came in, it was just perfect. Good morning, the farm.
It,
Yeah, it
it
was just
was. It was
perfect.
funny.
But I don't know. I'm so tired, Kim, of apologizing. Like, you know, I just it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. I can't win, and I know you can't win. It doesn't matter what you do. You're damned if you do it. It comes to a point. There comes a point when you're just like, this is enough. Stop.
What becomes enough for me is trying to take jabs at, you know, my family.
Oh, yeah,
That's when it becomes enough for me.
right.
Um, and then I hear, oh, I would never read the messages. Well, what's the difference? You try to start shit, you try to start rumors by putting out, stuff about my husband. What's the difference? I
Oh my
mean,
God.
there's no difference.
And some of us never knew about that. So what was the point of bringing that up? Like, I didn't know about that because like, I don't, you know, I, I don't want to know about people's personal lives. Like, and you said you were honest about it. So what was the point of bringing it up? Like,
It's
why?
something from 10 months ago that she's referring to. And
Right.
I mean,
But why bring it up?
if
That's my point, is why bring it up? If a lot of
because
people don't know.
she wants to discredit me is true. There's so many people that think I have this clean and squeaky life, and she wants to make it seem like I have like a mess of a life. I'm pretty damn proud of my life. I am pretty damn proud of, what we have built together.
Hmm. And you should be. And why it sounds to me like, and I'm sorry to say this because it kind of sounds sad, but it sounds to me that you're not the jealous one. You know what I mean? Like, you are not the jealous one. Because if someone has to pick apart your life, I don't know. And put it out there.
I
Go
I'm
ahead.
telling you that this is like the fourth time I've heard her say, I could embarrass this girl, but I won't. You got the wrong girl, Liana. You could not embarrass me. I will tell the story if you feel like, you're tempted to embarrass me. I'll tell my own damn story. You got the wrong girl.
Um, Here's the
And then
thing
to throw
too.
out
Like,
there,
what?
oh, Ems has looked people up, Georgia dog. And Ems also went on her panel and talked about it before I was even questioned about it. I
Right.
talked about the things that I have done. Have you, Liana? No, I don't think you have.
And usually the ones that try to discredit you and put your name out there and say awful things about you are the ones that are doing the crap and just trying to maybe discredit you before you can say anything, or they feel guilty. I don't know. Here's the thing. Why can't people just move into different directions and just not bash each other? You know what I mean?
It's impossible. That's exactly what I told her. I said, you would think it would be easy. I stopped talking about you, and you stopped talking about me, and it's over.
Right.
And that's how I think it's going. And then it starts to go in that direction. And then all of a sudden, here she is. But we don't talk about M's, right?
Oh,
And they don't
and,
talk about me.
oh,
Give me a break.
it's
Hey,
sad.
Waffles.
And that's the only reason I went live last night was because, Laura seems to think that this is all we do on this channel is talk about her. I'm sorry, yeah, Laura. There's a lot of times that you're not even mentioned.
But it is starting to get that way, though. I mean,
Because every
right?
single day she mentions my name and I'm not supposed to say anything. For the
Absolutely,
longest time I didn't. And then you know what?
absolutely.
You're and it's not always just her. It's like watch the chat. And my name comes up at least like 15 times in her chat. Like, just keep talk about whatever your true crime or whatever it is you're supposed to be doing.
I agree.
I could care how
I
much money
totally
she
agree.
makes. I really don't. Like she's a single mother. Good for her. She's making money. If people are paying to watch her bash people, good for them. You can
Yeah.
talk about whatever you like. Yeah, exactly.
I
But
noticed that what's being done with me is things that maybe I said, especially during like my flu time, quote unquote. Um, they're trying to use that against me now.
right.
Don't try to use it against me, sweetheart. I'll repeat it myself if I need to. And then the comment she made about, oh, you said that your husband was, I can't even remember the word that she used. Selfish, I think, in bed. Well, because we were talking on Diane's panel that day about bobs. I don't know if you know what a bob is. You don't want to know what a bob is. Anyway, anyway, um, you got that wrong too, sweetheart, because in my world, that's not used independently. Wink, wink.
Hounds,
Sorry.
weren't you in Laura's last night throwing tomatoes? I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. No. Like it doesn't, I don't care if people come in here, but like if you hate me, hi Carla and crew, love to everyone, Garbage Gate in Scotland. I can't believe the gang mentality from some else. Yeah, and they get together and they're even worse. That's my issue is like they get together and then they just super bash.
Super bash.
They super bash and it's over and it doesn't stop. It's a vibrator, Carla, not the turkey. I don't know what Remy's talking about. Remy's asking me why she kept getting timed out last night. I have no idea. I wasn't really like paying attention. What was going on in the chat? Sorry. Hi
So
Jen.
Good morning.
I
Morning.
don't. Good morning, Jen.
Thanks, everybody. Ems, especially. How are you?
Pissed off.
Yeah, I made a video for you last night. Right after
You
I
did. I haven't.
did. Yes, it's called
I
It's
haven't
Not
watched
the
it yet.
Lisp, It's the Marbles.
Oh gosh. No, I think I did watch that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
I did.
watching that and yeah, I just felt compelled. She was just such a little, I don't even know what to say.
Something was different yesterday, wasn't it? Like
She,
something seemed different, like she was manic or something. And I
mhm.
don't mean to say that badly, but something was different.
She was oddly laughing
Yeah, like
at in
I
different,
don't,
yeah, in weird situations.
yeah, it was weird. And that I don't know. I don't want to say what I think, but
Yeah, I
she
think we
just
all
didn't.
know.
Yeah, something was off.
Yeah.
And
I
that's what I
couldn't
was
handle
telling.
it. I couldn't handle it. I shut off YouTube after that crap.
Yeah, it was
I
ridiculous.
I listened for a little bit and then I thought, oh no, oh hell no. You know, I- you know, I'm
I'm,
sick of this.
I'm,
I've had enough. It's
yes,
over and over. She acts so outraged about this thing that I did 5 months ago.
Stop
not right.
apologizing, Carla.
Which was not right. I apologized for it, but she brings it up over and over. I'm so shady. I'm this and that. These people have been shady. Please, come
So
on.
as they lose
We-
friends,
We
they're going to get worse and worse. Like as people start seeing the truth and dropping from them, they're only going to resort to, the most horrible things. And none of it is your fault, Ems, Carla's fault. It's inside of them, They're holding on to anger, and it's not necessarily because of any one of us.
Yeah, something isn't right. I mean, I don't know. There's so much I could say, but I'm not going to.
Just remember this, right? I've learned
People will
this.
see.
You'll look like the asshole if you do. Right? That's what I keep hearing from people when I say stuff like that, when I'm like, I'm just going to, right? And then everybody's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Slow down, little horsey. You're going to look like an asshole.
I told her that one time. She was like, I'm going to fire up alive. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say that. I said, whoa. Because when you do that, and I have done that,
so have I.
Then you end up getting worse backlash because people say, oh, look at her. She ain't like,
I look at Foxy Bot when I think
oh my God. That was crazy.
I never want to be her.
Growl.
But
the sad thing is, Jen, so someone had sent me a text message because I'm like, wait a second. Jenny wouldn't go in there and say you're jealous of Ems. There's no way.
Yeah.
So someone sent me a text message. Liana started all that shit over something a troll said. It wasn't Jenny that said that.
It wasn't? No. I didn't know that.
No, it wasn't Jenny. I'll show you the text message, the screenshot. It wasn't Jenny. It was someone else, some name I didn't even recognize.
I thought it was weird because it wasn't the way Jenny Jen is. The way the text was, it wasn't. Yeah.
So, right, Remy. And Remy knows because Remy seen the screenshot as well. Like, it was not Jenny.
Remy,
so
I'd love to hear a recap today.
Remy recap?
She would say things last night. She would say things last night about you and your personal life, and then turn around and say, I didn't say anything.
Right. Or talk about my personal life, but then say that she wouldn't read anything personal about me. Bullshit. What's the difference?
You could hear it all. Like, you know what I mean? That was actually my second time listening to Makeup Mobster because I can't stand hearing her voice. Second time listening to her, and I got to tell you, it showed me a lot, right? She made farm like, I'm not done now.
Oh, thank you, Bailey. Thank you, honey.
That's just straight picking on people in the worst way.
I know. And this is what's been going on for like 4 months. It's been like, let's try to make Ems look as bad as possible. And then when Ems fires back, then we'll make her look crazy for firing back.
Right.
And look how it started because you did not stick up for them. Really?
Yep.
Right? They were mad you were coming in my chat. They were mad.
Yeah, she didn't follow the rules, right? You didn't follow the rules.
Follow the rules. Yeah. And yet these are the same people that say
talked about in chat.
These are the same people that say, I don't care where you go. It doesn't matter to me where you go. We don't care where you go.
And then in the next sentence is, look at that fucking Chucky. Look at fucking Ems. And it's like, really?
No. Look at those bangs.
Look at those bangs. I couldn't stop staring at those bangs.
I had enough of it last night.
Stare at them.
Here's something M said 10 months ago. Fuck off.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's seriously where I'm at. Like, fuck off. For
You're
real.
getting there. You're getting there. You've got a bigger heart than I, because I can hear that you still kind of stuff still kind of hurts, right? It stings. But me, I lost all of that. It took about a week.
Well,
And
here's
I was
the
like,
thing.
forget it.
Makeup Monster and Ems were really good friends. Like, that's what
See,
I
I
don't
didn't
get.
know that, Ems. What was your
Mhm.
relationship with her?
I
We
remember.
were pretty close.
Like, you obviously shared stuff, and would you talk on the phone?
Yeah.
So that's a
So
close relationship.
it took
Yeah.
a bit. But see, something always told me to be a little bit careful. And I think it was because she would share the personal text messages with me from other people who she said were her friends.
Mhm.
So there was always something in me that said, kind of tread lightly. You know what I mean?
Right.
I just wish I would have picked up on that sooner.
That's normal, right? So if like you were a friend with anybody else in life, that you wouldn't expect the outcome that happened to happen with any other person.
To be honest,
Not
I
on
think
YouTube.
that I think
Brandy.
she's influenced, if that makes sense.
By
Because this is just not the Liana I knew, to be honest. And I mean that wholeheartedly. This is not the person that I knew. And maybe I just didn't see it. I don't know. I don't know, but
this is the only person
carrying
that I
other,
know, you know what I mean? It's so
yeah,
it's a bad look if a new sub comes in, right? This is the only look I know of her. This
ugh.
this yeah, it's like Laura's mouth, you know?
It's
I don't know.
Was she ever like this before? Like, did she trash people and make fun of them?
So
yeah, we were talking.
secretly, yes. But so when I became friends with her, she wasn't going live doing this type of shit. Um, she would talk behind the scenes, but it wasn't, I never felt like she was a woman that would really, I don't know, like pick on other women, the
Yeah.
way they look, the way they talk, the way they do this, the way they do that. Because that's a complete turnoff to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that she has different friends now. I really do. And I think that these friends, cough, cough, Tiffany Marie, I don't know. I think that's when things started getting bad.
I can see that happening, like the way you explain things very well, honey. You know what I mean? Don't ever be embarrassed or, think that you're a piece of shit for sharing information, because you do put it in a very good way.
Well, she's about to see how good I truly can explain things. She's
You
almost got me to that point.
you have you've expressed that, and it's come across so clear. Like all of us are going, Em just got such a great heart. She hasn't released any information. You know what I mean? Now it's to the point where we're like, fuck them. Go ahead, Ems.
Well, I tried to say nothing. For a long time, I tried to say nothing, thinking that it would pass and that, things would settle down. And they didn't. After, what was it, like 3.5 months, my name was still constantly being brought up. And I can't remember exactly what it was. Oh, it was the Diane thing. What Tiffany Marie did to Diane that really set me off.
Yeah, I remember that one.
It was very eye-opening to me. I
It does
knew
make
that.
sense. Tiffany's young, right? I don't know. She sounds young. She
I
sounds a
think she's
little
my
bit.
age.
Really? She sounds a
Yeah, I
little.
think she's my age.
She sounds a little immature. Like not. I'm gonna pull someone's pants down in the playground. Immature, just young, immature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
sometimes
know.
saying nothing doesn't work, because I've tried to say nothing about certain people, and I see in chats that they're still talking shit about me. And it like sometimes it works and sometimes I'm like, what do? You take it and take it and take it, and then finally you've had enough.
I think Tiffany Marie should tread very lightly, though, picking at other people's lives.
Yes.
Because I thought that what I knew of her was the truth. It's not. It's not. And she should just tread lightly.
I love that word. She took it right out of my mouth.
It's just, I don't know what's when that's the only thing that, here's the thing about that purple person is she is hateful. Like she's hateful, like about everything. And then she acts so incensed when anybody like claps back or says anything back. She laughs at people, she makes fun of people. And then if anybody says anything back, she's like, oh, I'm so like, that's all their content is me and me. No, I actually, for the longest time, trying to stay as far away from certain subjects as possible. And then they just kept coming after me. And still, like 5 months later, she's still doing it. Why? And I'm not supposed to say anything. I'm not supposed to say anything or do anything. Like sometimes it gets to me. And you guys have seen, I put everything out there.
Yep.
It's hard not
sometimes,
to.
yeah.
Especially when you're doing lives, it's hard not to. People want to know who you are, and they want to know the real you.
Well, they've seen the real me. But and it gets to the point where you have enough. I'm so used to it now, and which is sad, like getting used to being bashed like all the time. And yet I'm told I'm insignificant. I'm not on their level. I'm not this, I'm not that. I know I was never channel building. Here's the thing. They built my channel for me by constantly talking about me and, putting my name out there. I don't care about like, sub counts or views or whatever. I didn't even look at that shit.
It might be just the fact that you can come on in the morning, Carla, and talk about a number of subjects that just are life.
Talk about everything. Yeah, and they said I have no content. My content is no content.
Right. You don't have
My content is having coffee. Do you when you go to have coffee with your friend, do you say, oh, listen, I'm going to go to my friend's house. I have to figure out what we're going to talk about before I go there. No, right. I actually let things happen. Like that's what my content is. No content.
Yeah.
So, because we've talked about like so many different things on here.
So if she doesn't have any content for the day, she's got to pull something, right? She's got to really reach, and she's got to find something.
And yesterday was us making fun of mentally ill.
Oh my God.
No, that never happened. That never happened.
What I found crazy is like misdemeanors in the medical field. Nobody should be arguing with her.
Right. I'm sorry, but this same person that came up on my panel was the one that said that she wished someone would die of cancer and their child would too. So, yeah. So I was not making fun of men. I don't think I've been very honest about me being bipolar. I'm on meds.
I get pulled apart for taking down my lives. Whose rule is that you have to leave everything on public? They have that option for a reason. Did you write the YouTube rules? Are you someone that says, okay, if you delete your lives, you're a bad person? Fuck all the way off. All the way off. I can delete whatever I want.
That's
because the title on that channel says M's Coffee Combo. It doesn't say M's Coffee Combo powered by makeup fucking marbles, bitch. It doesn't say that.
Oh,
that's right.
I will do what I choose.
I was going to put my little caption down there for my name as mental health professional, but
you are.
Nah, I figured I would not do that.
The thing is, we didn't make fun of that. You just made a off-the-hand remark, and that's how things can be taken out of context. But of course, Wendy V had to run with it.
I know. Why didn't she take the cucumber clips? Fuck's
Oh,
sake,
like,
she had to
those
grab
were
that.
funny. That's what they should have done
I
because that
know.
was funny. You know, why can't they, instead of always taking the most horrible thing from a live stream, why can't they take the funniest thing from a live stream? Maybe that should be
That's what
someone's
people do.
content. Oh, here's sassafras. Pull your granny
Gra-
panties up and shut the fuck up, you crybaby victim. The other one's on panel. You are right where you belong. Granny's gang. Sassafras.
And you
Sassafras.
belong.
And we look good.
You
And where do
belong
you
on the panel
belong?
that you were on. Absolutely.
And Vinny
Absolutely.
G, and Vinny G has
Morning,
has
Mr. Peter.
Good morning.
always deleted his lives. He deletes every single one of his lives. So
Who, Vinny?
so does
Absolutely.
Republican Ash. Is that
Yeah.
like supposed to be? Why is that an issue, Ems? You delete your
Oh, it's
live?
a huge issue. Yeah, you didn't hear her talking about it yesterday? It's a huge issue. I can delete whatever I would choose to delete.
Carly, you do not have to get used to the name calling. Just ignore and move on with it. You will feel much better. Well, you know,
You can do that for like 6 months, right? And then this is what I see Carla going through. She can do it for like a good 6 months, and then she's just had it. You
Yep.
know,
Yes.
we've all seen Carla in that state where she's just had it, right?
Yep.
Well, and here's the thing. One name calling is like, okay, 3rd grade.
I know.
Look
You know,
who
why
got
not
up
come up with
at
some
8
better
o'clock in the
material?
morning to come in, or 8:30 in the morning to come in here, this sassafras, and you know it's someone from the other side, to
Oh,
say
everyone
that.
knows who Sassafras is.
What'd they
Oh, I
say?
don't know. Who is that?
It's Tiffany Marie. She's admitted to
Oh,
having that
Tiffany
account.
Marie. Oh,
Oh,
well,
Tiffany.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
I'm the one
Valley
that-
girl.
Hi,
I'm the
What's
one
up,
that
Valley
called you
girl?
How
Sniffany
are
yesterday,
you?
not
Have you
Ems.
cammed up lately?
Sniffany.
Hey, Valley girl. What's up, Valley girl? Oh my
What?
God. I love Ems is so awesome. She's my best friend.
Yeah, we love hams.
Best
We love
friend.
them. We love talking about
Friend.
cucumbers and, you know, stuff like
There
that.
you go. Clip that. We're making fun of your voice, Tiffany.
Fucking A.
It's
Clip on,
Tiffany.
bitches.
Not making fun of your looks. Making fun of your voice is not the
Yeah.
same thing.
Making fun of your voice.
You make fun of my
Misdemeanor, I love
bangs,
you.
I'll make fun of your voice. Is that a deal? How about that?
Sure.
How about that? Is that a deal? You make fun of my bangs. Go ahead. I'll make fun of your voice. Yeah, she was on Sassafras, Republican Ash. I
But
didn't know that.
my favorite is when she sat there. Who was it? She
You
was
want to
telling
come
to
up,
do that.
Republican Ash?
That she told him to get a piece of paper and draw a line down the middle and put pros on one side and cons on the other. Was it
I'm
like Tracy and Brian? I'm like, are you
Yeah.
fucking crazy? Seriously.
I can see doing that like in your life if you're weighing a hard decision and you're just talking to yourself, but to do that on a stream.
People who have gone at it for 10 years wanting to kill each other. Today's the
Oh,
day. They're gonna be
Quarantine
cured.
360.
I
Resolution.
didn't even think
Says, I
about
thought it.
that.
I thought y'all said it was Twitchany. Twitchany. That was a good one.
Carla, I think I'm not going to ask you how old you are, but I would imagine. So my mom is, let's see, how old is she? She's going to be 58 this year.
Okay, I'm around her age.
Okay, I figured it was somewhere close. I wasn't going to ask,
Hey,
but
Brian.
you look beautiful, and anyone that would, I keep thinking if it was my mom and sitting on panel right now, and if someone was tearing her bangs apart, does my mom have bangs? Yeah, my mom has bangs. God
That's
damn
not
it.
what you're saying. I've always kept them, so whatever.
You look beautiful. You get up at 8 a.m. You put your little makeup on. Some days you don't even do that. And you have the balls to turn your camera on and entertain us for a couple of hours.
Mhm.
So I just think it's wrong for these younger girls to,
Bash like that.
pick,
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
especially not Laura,
because-
because Laura ain't no younger girl. She is 49. She needs to quit with
Well,
that old woman shit because she is one.
Oh my goodness.
they're all going to age someday,
Yeah.
especially Liana and Tiffany. She's going to age as well. And Hopefully, you got a good gene pool, lady, because it would be a shame
Ash,
if
is
people
that
would
you?
pick on you.
I don't know if anybody notices, but Carla has the most beautiful eyes.
She does.
Like they
Yeah.
literally sparkle when they sparkle when she talks.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I agree.
I
agree.
The thing is, here's the thing. It's not about looks, people. It's not about
I
looks.
agree.
Who cares? You don't pick your friends by the way they look. You pick your friends by the way they are.
But
You know how
insecure
they.
women always go for looks, Carla.
Oh yeah,
Always.
looks and
First
weight.
thing.
What the hell is the thing about weight? Like, who cares? Laura was on her live stream saying, "I have to lose 60 pounds," and yet she called us all fat slobs.
Oh my God, you
You know?
guys. You know what I heard yesterday, or I saw it in that chat yesterday, and I don't know if it's normal. And go ahead, clip this. I don't really care. But I saw Sniffany say that she gained 84 pounds with her child. 84
What
pounds.
the fuck?
84 pounds with one baby.
That's
Yeah,
like triplets.
I can't
I
talk
think
about
I
that
gained
because I gained
50.
73
Yeah.
with my
See,
daughter.
I gained like 40.
With my first, I think I only gained like maybe less than 20. And
But
then
with
my
my
second,
with my second, I only gained 21, and I had already lost, like I had lost the whole time I was pregnant. So I weighed like the same thing. I weighed after, it was weird because people didn't even know I was pregnant with my son because I carried all like low.
yep.
So
Well, and then
I
they're in
gained
there.
under 25 for both of mine.
Yeah. Then they're in there saying that they don't want
Ash, are
RDA
you
in
on
their
panel?
chat. They bash
come up?
women, blah, blah, blah. Yet in the same sentence, they're bashing women.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
And
that's
it's
the
always
shit I
the
don't
same
like.
thing, especially the weight thing. That bothers me. That really bothers me.
Well,
And typically, when you have a really thin woman who's always talking about people's weight, something is wrong there.
Mm-hmm. Well, she was
That's
obviously made fun of when she was a child, right? You could see that.
absolutely. Yes. Maybe she got picked on because of her nose. Maybe she got picked on because of her voice. She got picked on for some reason that made her become an adult who, needs to bring down other women like this. It's not okay.
it isn't okay. It's like they were trying to find things to pick women apart. We should be building each other up. Look, we're not all going to be models. We're not all going to be beautiful and 100 pounds. You know what I mean? I've
I
got
agree
news
with
for you. RDA don't want to be here. Who
I
are you
wasn't
talking
saying
about,
they wanted to
Renee?
be here. I was saying that Sniffany said she didn't want RDA in any of her chats or Makeup Mobsters chats.
Isn't it funny how Tiffany even tries to set the rules for Makeup Mobsters
Oh yeah,
chats?
yeah.
Oh, well, how come she hasn't been
Interesting.
going live? Why is she not doing her own streams? What's going on with her? I thought she had her own channel. Why didn't she? She doesn't have. What content does she have? If she didn't have Makeup Mobster, would she even have a channel?
Here's the funny thing. I have not.
Is that you, Ash?
Makeup Mobster said, "Oh, you were in there saying sniffany yesterday." Wrong, girl. I've never said
Okay.
the word sniffany in my
I
life.
did. That was me.
Yeah, I know. And so here's how it works. So I've been keeping your guys' names out of my mouth until last night. See, that's how it works. You get a reaction for your action. So you're welcome.
Yes.
And
That I agree with. That's how the rules should be, right?
Ugh.
They can all suck my cucumber. That's all I
Ash,
know.
is that you?
They
Republican
can
Ash,
suck
please tell me
my
that's
milk
you.
cucumber. They can lick that white shit right off that motherfucker. Get to licking, bitches.
God.
Ash, see if this is Republican Ash.
Look at last night.
Oh,
They
yeah,
didn't have
okay.
anything else to make fun of, so they're telling them to go
Ash, is that
grab her.
you?
Yeah, it's me. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yes. I want to show
Hey,
you guys something.
Republican Ash.
Hello, ladies. I want to show you guys
Hey,
something.
Republican Ash.
You want to what?
Hello. I always liked Chucky the doll. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm actually glad they call you Chucky. I love Chucky. So let me show you something. This is what I got last year. Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see.
I'm going to see what that is. I didn't see what that was.
Oh, you can't see it. Let me turn on my light. Hold on.
I think it's early where
Hold on.
Republican Ash is.
Yeah, it's 5. I just woke up. Every time, you know what? Every time I get super angry, I start to get sleepy. I don't know why.
You're exhausted from the anger.
I'm the
Yeah.
opposite. I stay awake all night. If something happens late at night, then I can't sleep.
Oh, I start cleaning house if I'm mad.
I
That's
just
it.
I
shake
can't.
and yell.
I have to try to be quiet.
I went right back to sleep. I started listening to Diane and Wendy's, and I fell asleep because I went over. Shut down my stream really quick because they said something about they were calling out full-on drama, and I missed the whole thing.
So did I. I missed you, Carla, last night.
Oh yeah, I went on late. It was like 10 or something. What's this?
Yeah, you must have been.
And I know people tell me that I shouldn't react, and I shouldn't react, and I shouldn't react, and I shouldn't react. But come on,
It's hard not to, I know.
God,
It's finding a
enough
way
already.
to react. It's finding a better way to react, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
And I don't know
Look at
that.
Okay,
my
what
cool
is that?
Chucky. It's a Chucky.
Oh, is that a coffee cup? I love
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
And
how
I was
look,
trying to
awesome.
find one. I was trying to find one because one
look
of these
what's in there.
mornings.
Look
Oh,
what's in there.
Chucky.
No, what else
Loved
is in
it.
there?
funny.
What's
Love
in
it.
there? What is that?
That
Says
is,
Chucky.
Chucky. Is that
No,
coffee?
what? Yeah.
it almost looks like green tea.
I got it last year, so I don't think they don't sell it anymore. But
Where
I
did
can
you
check
get
for
it?
you. Walmart.
Oh,
what?
yeah. I'd have to probably order it.
Well, I don't know if they still sell it because I got it back in October during Halloween.
Oh.
But I'll check.
You can't
I'll
find it
check
on
for you.
Amazon?
Amazon
You
or
can
even
check
like
Amazon, yeah.
Spencer's.
Yeah, Amazon probably has everything.
They have everything.
Humbly come from
Hi,
opposition.
Ems.
I
Hey,
tried.
love.
Okay, can anybody read Jen Vaughn? I'm like not under. I'm trying having
Hi,
a hard
Farm.
time reading.
Oh, hi, Ash. How are you today?
So
Can you hear me?
I'll
My
read it. I
concern.
humbly come from opposition. I tried life perplexed with poise, especially
Who's
my
Tanina?
concerns. She didn't care, so to move along. How do you build an empire with
I
no
don't think they can't hear
investors?
me.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
My worth and weight will make us rich.
Carla.
Amen, Jen.
Yes, that was perfect.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's right. And that's exactly what it is.
Carla, can you hear me?
Yes, I
I
can.
can hear you, hon.
Okay, what about them?
Yep.
Can you guys hear Republican
can.
Ash in the chat?
I can.
No,
We
I'm
can all
talking
hear.
about Ems.
Yeah, I can hear you, hon. Can you hear me?
Can you hear Ems?
Ash?
No.
You can't hear Ems?
She
She
says
can hear
no.
me.
You might have you might have to go out and come back in because Ems StreamYard.
Ash.
Yeah, it's sometimes like this
I gotta
StreamYard.
make coffee. I gotta mute for a sec.
All right.
Do you know what Carla's eyes remind me of?
Huh.
You know that the little Lexi Luhu from our
Oh
whatever
my
her name was?
gosh, yes.
Because when she blinks, they're so pronounced and they're so big
Yeah,
and
from
sparkly.
the Grinch, right?
Yeah,
Grinch?
yeah,
Yeah.
little Lexi Luhu.
Little Lexi Luhu.
I don't even know who that is.
She's the
to be
sweetest
honest.
little
adorable.
girl.
She's
Oh,
adorable.
okay.
She's got these huge,
Does she have
beautiful
bangs?
round
They
eyes.
were making fun of my bangs last
I
night.
think she does. I think she has
Oh, does she
bangs.
really? Because
Yeah.
Makeup Mobster says, "Oh, I was watching her and I couldn't keep my eyes off her bangs."
Oh, the queen
Well,
of fashion who still wears Adidas jog suits.
Mm,
You know, they call at the 80s called they want their jog suits back. Just saying. Who wears Adidas?
It's like she spits when she talks.
Jersey, bitch. Jersey. I'm waiting for the big gold chains around her
but
neck.
yet,
Oh my
here's the
God.
thing: these people are not perfect. But yet they're making fun. They're picking apart our looks. They're picking apart our families. They're picking apart how much. And believe me, Laura, if you knew how much my husband made, you would be jealous. I'm just saying, okay? They're picking apart our marriages, picking apart our children, picking apart look what they said about what Laura said about Amanda Lynn's children. They're from all different fathers. She doesn't even have custody of them. She's a meth head or whatever she said, or crackhead. Like,
You know what
how
Amanda
dare
Lynn
you?
should start singing? She should start singing that song. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. That's why she's got all those kids. Sing it, girl. I'm joking.
Right.
I'm joking.
Well,
God.
wasn't at one time, wasn't Laura a stripper?
She says she was, but
Like, she
really?
has no right to judge other people.
No.
Wasn't she? I
That's
thought
what
she was
she
a
says.
stripper.
She says that.
Like, that's what I heard. I mean, I don't know. She says it herself. So we're supposed to all be like jealous, I guess.
Yeah, no.
In my opinion, strip away. I could care less about. Well, I couldn't care less about that.
There you go. Could not possibly care less. Never.
Yes.
Yeah.
Strip away. Just don't be an asshole on the
Ryan
internet.
says she
Oh,
was.
and
Really,
please don't do it. Please don't do it on the live stream because the reindeer suit was bad enough. I really don't need to see you naked. Seriously.
Was that the
reindeer
onesie?
suit.
Was that the onesie?
The onesie. Yeah, you haven't
Oh
seen the
yeah,
onesie,
it's on my community
I don't think
page.
I've seen the onesie. No.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's on my community
Jesus.
page. It's on my community page. It's like a short video about she closes curtains and she's in like a onesie. Like, that was just go down a little bit about my reaction when she called us all fat, fat
Like you
slobs
haven't
or
eaten
whatever.
recently, are you? You haven't eaten recently, right? You're not going to throw up if you see it.
No.
Okay. Okay, good.
No,
Marshall on then.
it's just like she's making fun of weight and stuff. And someone sent me that video, or someone sent me a link to that video, and I'm like, yeah, I don't, even when I went for my physical this year, my doctor said, you don't even have to lose weight. Like, I'm a little, like, I'm not where I want to be, but he said, you don't need to lose weight. So
Who cares about weight anyway?
nobody does, but
I
them.
know. I'll never understand that.
Well, as the
But
wise
then she's sitting there.
as the wise Miss Wonderful once said, "You're not fucking me or feeding me. I don't care what you think."
That's right.
Okay?
Right.
Did you hear what happened to her
God.
yesterday? She her
With Isaac.
Yep, her brand new house got doxxed, but it was the wrong address.
He did like the whole live or part of the beginning of the live in front of the house, like he's sitting out in the front yard going, "Y'all like my new house?"
Oh no.
Oh yeah. He put the Craigslist ad in his chat so you could click at the link to it. So you could go look
Oh
at the
my
house,
God.
the address, everything. Yeah.
Oh God. Horrible.
And he's been calling Steve again. He called
Has he?
Steve.
Did they break up? Did MFW break
Supposedly.
up?
I don't think they did.
Supposedly.
I think
I don't
honestly,
think they did
this is
either.
the first time that I'm actually seeing what everybody else has been saying. You know what I mean? Like, they're back together again. She'll be back with him in 2 days, blah, blah, blah. And like, they've done that since I started watching them a couple times. So I'm like, these people are kind of right. They're tired of it.
The cycle is she says she's breaking up with him. She goes in the Jeep. She cries. She has all these little fits of rage or whatever because she needs money. So she starts saying that she's going to move out and get her own place. And they're like, you need to, girl. You need to. And start sending in the PayPals and Super Chat and shit.
Yep.
So, okay, then she gets what she wants. And then they're back together.
Yep.
But
and then she's got a bunch of new
creator. What other creator can get 1,000 people watch them sit on a couch and do nothing, like, or do housework? Like,
it's like watching a train wreck.
Like,
you're waiting for it.
People are waiting for things. I think for something to happen with her because they just. I mean, I've gone in there and she's not doing anything. She's just sitting there, or she's fussing around her kitchen.
When she goes off on somebody, though, like anybody, or when she, like, I love when she gets on her lives and she starts talking about Steven, and you can hear how raw it is. You know what I mean? When she does cry, those moments, I feel like are almost real. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what to think about her.
I think she's that good an actress, but I also do think that she's incredibly spoiled. Just in the fact that everybody will drop what they're doing and do something for her because she doesn't want to do it.
Yeah,
I don't think
yesterday.
I don't like the fact that she doesn't give a shit about her subs. like, it's just like, I don't care what you think. I don't care what you think.
Well, she makes certain
Oh.
people feel good, you know?
I don't think that she makes her subs feel good. I think she makes her subs feel like shit. Like,
Where
I
do you
don't
think
know what,
Laura learned it?
that's probably where.
You know, and Laura
Uh-huh.
looks up to her. I can hear that lately. She's been talking a
Yeah,
lot
she
about
does.
MFW, you know, about how she's on a whole different other level and how she responds to things. And it's like, really?
So look for that alliance to form again. But I don't think Katie would do it. I don't think she's that.
Katie's
Stupid.
riding solo. She's had it with everybody.
That's kind of
She
the way to
has.
go, to be honest, on here. Get on your
Mhm.
channel, do your thing, and you know, don't build little crews behind the scenes.
Right.
And if you're going to,
Right.
just make sure you don't do it with assholes. Learn their history. Like,
Uh-huh.
I am not the person you want to call and like tell me really shady things to, because loose, you know the saying, loose lips sink ships.
Yep.
I
Yep.
have loose lips if it's something I'm not comfortable with. Like if it's about my friends, I mean. So I think you just got to be careful with that, who you're telling things to.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah. I agree with that. I would never tell any secrets at all, but I totally expect all of my secrets to be let out. You know what I mean? And I only have like, just, it's not even a secret, it's my personal life, right? It's something in my
Yeah.
personal life that
Right.
I actually wouldn't mind. Actually, if it was let out, the person who let it out would look like a serious fucking asshole. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, it's a fine line that I've learned, you know? I won't share the normal day-to-day argument with my husband with people, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
And
some
that's
of,
smart.
yeah,
That's
some of the
really
major
smart.
things I will, and some of the more less things I will.
And then they'll get mad at you, and then they will hold
They can
anything
fuck
that
right
you told
off.
them over.
And they'll,
And I'm at the point where I'll tell my own fucking story before
That's right.
someone tries to drop hints as
Right.
though I lived some, you know, some horrible life. Fuck off.
That's what started my channel. Was other people talking about me, and I found fucking clips where they're hypocriting, you know, being hypocrites, and I clipped it and just went from there.
Yeah.
And it's
I'm
still
going to have to learn how to do that.
I wish
need
I
to
knew
just
how to
that.
do it too. I'm so
I can't
over it.
say it takes like 3 hours to clip 2 minutes because I have to listen to the whole fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like I had to listen to Makeup Monster's mouth last night, and I put it on like high, but it was really difficult to hear, like understand.
Yeah.
Just for 2 minutes.
She doesn't realize that my husband watches her. So especially last night, the stuff she said yesterday, he thinks it's gross. I remember him
It is.
saying to me back when, like, I don't know, like right before shit hit the fan, I remember my husband saying to me, like, what are you doing? Why are you associating with these people? It was like when things were just starting to get bad. And then when he watched what she said yesterday, he's like, see, told ya, told ya.
I've
Like,
let
shut
my
up.
Todd does that to me too.
I've let my husband listen to Laura.
Mine too.
What she says about me. What she says about me. Seriously.
Mhm.
And he's like, why do you even like entertain that person? He said she talks like a, you know, like
Yeah.
trash. He said, you're so much better than that. Like, and I know I am. He said, don't even worry about it. But it, you know, sometimes curiosity gets the best of you. And
Well,
you're
yeah.
like, yeah,
My
I want to hear
husband
what they're
liked
saying
her
about
at
me.
first.
And sometimes the chat bothers me more than what they're saying. Like what they're saying in the chat, especially when they're saying, oh, you're so shady. When you know other people are just as, or, you know, have done worse than you've ever done. And I'm
Todd
just
said to
saying that,
me,
just putting that out there.
the first time that I came to him crying, oh my God, nobody's saying so bad about me. Right? I went to him crying and he says to me, he looks at me and he's like, really? Really, Jen? You're going to listen to somebody that you're probably never going to meet that's behind a computer screen. You're going to listen to them? And I just sat there for a minute staring at him like, oh my God, I must look like a total douche sitting here crying over somebody I don't even know.
My husband doesn't know about all the times I've cried on here, or he'd like shut me down big time.
My husband watches it all. He
Does
knows
he
who-
really?
Yeah. Because he knew that I would, he knew that I would go into lives and stuff, so he would watch it. And
I
he
hope he
knew that
realizes there's some good people on here, like, you know what I mean? Like I said that to my husband too. I said, they're not all bitches and, horrible people. There's some really nice people on here. And those are
There's
the ones
levels
that
of
keep me
crazy.
coming back. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Anne. I didn't mean to.
No, Cece, yes. He knows who she is, and he watches her channel, especially if he can tell that I'm irritated about something. He gets an idea where it's coming from. So the stuff that he watched her say yesterday just kind of really put things into perspective for him. And now it's at the point where he is now reading every single communication that I've had with them, just in case she decides she really does want to tell my story. He's not in the dark about anything that I've said. So good luck with that. Good luck with
That's
that.
good. That's good though that you do that because that's your best friend, your husband.
And that's the thing with my husband too. I told him everything. Like I know people were saying to me, I wonder what her husband thinks. Well, he knows everything. I've told him everything.
Mm-hmm.
I've let him listen.
So does mine, and that's probably half my problem because I have told him everything, and he thinks a lot of it is just crazy.
Oh yeah, he's like, is this high school? My husband says,
Yeah,
we ain't even do this shit in high school.
I know.
Yeah, it kind of is like high school in a way, kind of, sort of. Like you have the mean girls that sit at the pool table, and then you have me, like the nerd, who's not,
Not a nerd.
well, I don't know what you would call. I'm trying to run a channel, and that I'm trying to, welcome everybody. I don't know how else to put it. They say I don't have content. Well, my content isn't content. It just
Cucumbers are freaking content. The
No,
fuck?
that's fine.
Remy, it actually was Tiffany Marie that started bringing my name up yesterday. When I scrolled back, it looked like the cucumber stuff is what started it. If you don't have a sense of humor, you totally won't understand why milking a cucumber is funny. I'm sorry, Tiffany,
Right.
but
I thought it was funny.
That was the funniest
really
thing
did.
I've heard all
No,
day.
that was
And then-
freaking hysterical.
And then for them to say we were all giggling, they were all giggling like 12-year-olds. I think that was jealousy coming out. Like they couldn't stand to see us having fun. Like
Yeah.
we laughed about it. Yeah. So
We're
I
not
have
part
got-
of it.
I have got some, Jen, I'm going to have to copy or find a site that I want you to see to do a tape of.
Okay.
Because all of y'all are going to get sick when you see it.
Yeah. Send it.
Have you ever heard of gooey ducks?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Do you know what they are? Yeah.
Yes. They're the sand. Are they
boy.
Is that you?
something?
Yeah.
Ash,
Do
I
what?
have you.
Comes out and then they
Republican
They're like
Ash.
these.
Hey guys, can you guys hear Republican Ash? Ash, say
Hi.
something. Hi. Can
Hi,
you guys
love.
hear her?
Can you hear me?
I
Can
can't
you hear?
hear Anne's.
Okay,
I hear
can
you.
hear
I
her?
can.
Hi.
You can't
Farm.
hear me, Ash?
Yeah, she can hear you
Oh.
now, she said.
Oh,
I can't hear
good.
Anne.
You can't?
Oh,
Mm-mm. I think
Oh
it's
my
her
goodness.
because I think
You
it's
have-
her because I came out twice.
Oh.
huh. I'll drop off and go back in.
Yeah,
Carla,
drop off and
drop
come
the
back.
link. Carla, can you put the link in the chat one more time?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm making cinnamon toast, so I'm muting.
Oh, I love cinnamon
That sounds
toast. I'm
good.
making homemade buns today. I'm going to later on. Can you hear the rest of us, Ash?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can hear the farm. You can hear Misdemeanor.
The farm's muted.
I'm muted.
Yeah, but you heard her. Okay, everybody say hello. Hello. Ash can hear me.
Hello.
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 Ash, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you
Okay,
hear me?
good.
Can you hear Misdemeanor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can hear everybody. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, we're back. We're on point. Okay, what was everybody saying? I forget. My
You're talking about We're
What?
talking about Tiffany.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. What were we saying? What were we saying? I don't even remember.
We
I thought
ran
were
out of
talking-
material that fast, did we?
Yeah, yeah. That's how interesting she was.
They
That's
try.
just how
Yeah.
freaking boring.
She
I
tries
honestly
to
did.
spin it as though I'm a pervert because I brought up the true facts of milking a cucumber. I am a pervert. I'll own it all day long. But that shit is still
Dude,
funny.
my
I'm not
husband is
gonna
so
be a
grateful I'm a
pervert.
pervert.
Yes.
Here's the thing.
Well,
Here's
you
the
know,
thing.
how about this? I'm a pervert too. I love women's tits. How about that?
I
Now
love
what?
There you
mine.
go.
I love mine every day.
Me too.
I love my itty bitty ones. My itty bitty teeny weeny ones.
Misdemeanor, I put my contact information in private chat.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get there though.
Oh my
Oh, wait, hold on.
gosh.
Oh, it's on the side, and you'll
And like
see
street
like
Oh,
cards.
I see
it
it.
says
Yeah.
private chat.
I gotcha.
And anybody else on the panel who wants it.
I have it. I have it.
No, it's all for me. She's mine.
How's Ash doing today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Are you feeling better from yesterday? I saw like one of your lives where you were a little bit upset.
Yeah, I obviously Fawn Drama's not happy with me again.
Can anybody tell me if they watched all of Wendy and Diane's last night and what happened? Because I
Well,
fell asleep.
Me too.
Hold
I
on,
did fall asleep.
Carla. The farm was asking me a question. Hold on, I'm almost done.
Okay.
I promise.
Okay.
I'm not in the RDA anymore. I'm not. So I don't know why he put my name with it says RDA. And you know what makes me really upset? I'm talking in general. Makes me upset when people say, "Well, why you tell people to take your video down?" First of all, if it's involves somebody, they have a right to tell you to take it down. And that channel is now that person. If you're going to talk about them, and videos, they have a right to tell you to take it down.
Mm-hmm.
Simple
I
as that.
agree.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but I'm talking in general. I'm just talking in general.
That should be like rule 1, right?
Yeah.
You would think.
So now that channel is mine.
Move over,
Belongs
bitches.
to me.
That's gay.
Oh, look. She's gone live. Looky there.
Who did?
Oh, CPS
What's
caller
your-
1 and 2.
why is it-
So guilty.
why isn't
Shame
she
on
at
you,
work?
Diane.
Why isn't she at work?
I don't know. I thought she worked all the time.
I think she
gone
lies.
And I'm talking in general, you guys.
Why is she talking about
Oh.
CPS caller? Were they
Laura
talking
is
about that
live.
last night?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I
didn't
fell
hear anything
asleep.
about
I fell asleep. Laura.
Who's live?
it.
Laura. Laura's.
No, she posted a video.
Oh, did she?
Oh, okay.
Wait, why did she put Jennifer Lynn there? What? Jennifer Lynn?
She's just
Yeah.
like,
Gotta
She's
blame someone.
reaching.
I know.
You know, that
Well,
should be, that's what should be against the law. Making accusations towards people that aren't true.
It is actually against the
Didn't
law.
do
It's called
anything
libel
wrong.
and slander. Just
Yeah,
saying.
that's what I was just gonna say. Yep.
That's slanderous. That's what should be against the law. Not, you
Mhm.
know, making accusations without proof is what should be against the law. I'm sorry. Who's making all that noise?
Oh my God, it's me.
Now-
Stop.
It sounds like
I
you're. It
swear
sounds like
to God, misdemeanor is the loudest, or the loud. I wasn't gonna say
I
loud.
am
The
making
loudest
freaking
person
cinnamon
on
toast.
my panel every day. She's like, if it's not her dogs making noise, she's doing.
I love her. Misdemeanor, I'm so glad that I'm getting to know you. Because I don't
like you
know, there's
too.
just something about you.
Just something about him.
Well, I'm glad
know
we
what?
have this little crew and I get to know you guys.
And here's the thing with misdemeanor. When I was going through some stuff, she always was my
Ash.
Yes.
Did you
oh,
just
she's accusing Jennifer Lynn of the CPS
I'm sorry.
call.
Excuse me.
Gingerlock, do
I
you
love
want to
you,
come up?
Ash.
Love you too.
What did she say?
Oh.
Ash, you're so awesome. You are so awesome.
I'm so sorry.
What did
Should
she
we
say?
have-
I missed that. I missed
Well,
that.
we haven't.
She burped.
I
Oh,
dropped
she
the bomb.
Talk, and then Ash will just.
I'm sorry.
It was just sad. Here's what I love about Ash. Ash can get mad and sound so innocent, like, and then she'll go, no, 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 no. I wasn't talking about you. No, 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 no. I wasn't talking about you.
You fucking cunt.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
That's what I always hear
Coming
you
out of your
say, and
mouth, that doesn't even sound like.
No.
I laugh so every time I hear you say that, Ash, I just crack up because you
Oh.
sound so sweet, and then you'll be
Oh,
like, "You fucking
Oh my god, I'm dead. Oh my god.
And she'll start off real sweet and kind, and she'll go, I'm really mad. I'm really, really mad.
You know, I am very
I'm
nice,
really, really mad.
but I'm not gonna be nice if I don't like you, you know?
Yeah, and then she'll say, I'm not going to pretend I like you if I don't like you. Oh, no, 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 no.
No,
You
if I
never
don't
have
like
to
you-
guess what Ash is thinking.
if I don't
Oh,
like
no,
you-
no. She says it. She puts it out there. She don't like you. She lets it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
I'll
when
tell you.
Republican
I'll
Ash
treat
says,
you like shit.
bitch. Drags it out. T.L. Hodge says, I love when you say, or she loves when you say, bitch.
And then
you
you got
drag it
Ash.
out.
I don't fight with men. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
That was
so
hilarious. Holy shit, that was funny.
Ashley is comedy. She is. She really is funny.
The
not
funniest
making fun
thing
of
that
you.
I have seen in a long time on YouTube was when, and at the time I was trying not to laugh, but was when Makeup Mobster and Wendy were going at it, and Science Girl
yeah.
drops in, and it was like the perfect timing. She drops in with I can't even remember what she said.
She did her
now.
impression. She did her
Yeah, but
impression.
what did she say?
Oh, I can't remember. It's on Marianne's.
Oh
It was
my
on Marianne's. It was
gosh.
hilarious. It was so hilarious. We should play it. I don't think
It was-
Marianne would strike me.
Oh, it was the perfect timing.
so
You should
funny.
play it, Carla. Play it.
I don't know how to do that. how to
No,
find stuff.
let's
Oh gosh.
mm.
It was funny. I don't think Marianne would mind if I played it. I
let's
really
play
don't.
Chucky.
So
I
funny.
think we should all just calm down right now. We're
Yeah, that's what she said. But the timing of it, it was just brilliant.
Oh, cucumber money, honey. On your channel.
Cucumber money, honey.
I love you, cucumber money, honey.
That's a lot of cucumbers, Carla. Get to milking, babe. Get to
I
milking.
actually bought one
Cucumber
yesterday. It cost me
money.
$1.25. Great.
I'm gonna
Did you
do a
milk it?
video on how to like milk a cucumber. I'm going
Saturday.
to.
We're gonna do it
And
Saturday.
this is how you milk a cucumber. Did you see that
got-
guy that had the condom on the cucumber? That was hilarious. That was like
You got it.
gagging. I was like,
Ems, is it like
Yeah,
the
that was
person that
gross.
gets the most like foam?
That's what we should do. We should all get a cucumber and make it seductive as
Yeah.
seductive
Yeah.
AF.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, maybe we'll do it the night that we do the
Oh
you know,
God.
we do
The
bar
pub crawl.
Yeah.
Bunch of
crawl.
drunk
Well,
girls
I'll
milking
make sure you all have
cucumbers.
your cucumbers ready. And you want them. Oh my God. You know that's gonna trend. That's gonna be trending now, cucumber. Republican Ash. Oh my God. I have a cucumber in the fridge. Oh, TL
gosh.
you have to learn. You have to go to
I like
Ginger Lock's mom
I
channel.
love
It tells
Chucky.
you how to milk a cucumber. Ems do it with the cucumber. What do
Man,
you mean?
could you imagine a bunch
I don't have
of
a
drunk
cucumber. I would
girls?
do it right on camera right now, but
on YouTube milking cucumbers. Like, if
Cucumber
we want
money,
to give
honey.
them something to talk about, we totally can. Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Kim. That was so funny. That was cute.
Cucumber money, honey.
Cucumber money, honey. I'm gonna hashtag that. I'm gonna edit my name for my live and say cucumber money, honey. Oh, that'll piss them off. See, we don't always talk about them. Talk about other things. Other things.
You
Now we're
know, I mean,
quiet.
maybe
Now we're quiet. Everybody's quiet now.
maybe I
Okay,
was
that's
dreaming
all.
yesterday or
Jennifer.
something. But I
We're
thought we
always
had about a
out.
2-hour live about some pretty interesting topics. I don't know.
Yeah,
Well,
me
It's
too.
fun.
Me too.
3-hour lives about. We were talking about the paranormal the other day. We had our resident. We were the Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Imp was our resident skeptic.
Naysayer.
Yep, the
Always have to have a
naysayer.
skeptic in the house. And I actually haven't heard it today, so my ghost is like on vacation or something. Yes, it's almost helmet time. Frozen Polish sausage is much more versatile than cucumber. I don't think you can milk a Polish sausage though, Brian.
Oh
You
God.
oh my God.
The only one is cucumbers. Brian's being a pervert. Brian, stop it.
Oh
Stop
my
being a
God,
pervert.
can we talk about something
Being a
else?
pervert. Milking a cucumber is an actual thing. So
Kim,
stop.
actually, Kim, a lot of people grew up doing it, so it's definitely something that's well known. I just didn't know.
Yeah, down here in the South, we're raised milking cucumbers.
I think I remember my grandmother
Drastic to make
that.
perfect.
Yeah.
I can't. And when we're
Brian,
professional
good
at
luck.
milking cucumbers, we start fucking our cousins. I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
Clip that, bitches.
You know, say yesterday, that was so funny. I'm going to tell my husband that, and he's going to say, "Come here, honey. If you want to milk my cucumber,
Milk my
gosh.
cucumber.
you want to come and milk my cucumber?" Oh,
Oh man.
oh my God. We're such perverts. I'm going to get.
Well,
I'm
that's why
gonna,
there's so many videos out about it. Like, it's a funny thing. Get over it, people.
I know, and I
Pull the
know.
dick out of your ass sometimes.
Miss Cucumber. I need to see who Miss Cucumber is. Is that Fox? Ginger Locks, is that you? Yeah. The
Can you
picture
imagine
of
the
Joe-
title? Whoever wins the contest, the title
I
to
need to
that
know who it is.
Miss Cucumber 2020.
I need to know who you are, or I'll ban you from my studio.
Master Milker. That's
Yeah.
what they
Master
would
Milker.
call it. Master Milker.
Quick, tell me who you are. Someone up with a picture, Miss Cucumber with a picture of Joe King.
Oh, just let them in. Who cares?
Well, because Amanda Lynn got porn last night, and I don't want to get porn.
So just take it down.
Did she really? got porn?
Oh, here it is, Miss Murder. Miss Murder.
Yay!
Miss Cucumber.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh,
Good morning.
Sorry, I'm late.
Oh yeah,
I
you're
Miss
like
Murder.
Brian.
I sleep through the best lives.
Yes. Did you see our milking cucumber live?
Yes,
assume you did.
yes, I got the recap when I woke up from Ginger Locks, including screen recordings and everything.
Carla, you
Hi,
should change
Amanda.
your name. Carla, let me say something real quick, ladies. Carla, you should change your name to Chucky.
Chucky, yeah, no. I don't want to.
Chucky and homies.
Chucky. Amanda's in here. Amanda, are you going live
I'm
this
going to
morning?
pop off. Let Amanda come up.
Amanda, you want to come up?
My
I
back
wanted
is
her to tell me if she was going live, but she said last night she was going live. So I wanted her to come up and tell me if
Yeah,
she's
let
going
me-
live.
You were on late last night. Couldn't you sleep?
I was on late last night. No, I was pissed off. Funky Lives Matter. Republican Ash. You're so silly. Come on up, Amanda.
I just woke up, so I am definitely on
Let's
Eastern
ask
time
Amanda
right now.
something. Chucky rocks, Brian says.
He
So what's
does.
happening? What did I miss?
I
What's
always like
everyone
Chucky when I was
doing?
little.
Oh, we're just talking about milking
Hey, Miss
cucumbers.
Murder.
Not Miss
Hey.
Murder now, it's Miss Cucumber.
Yeah,
Miss
I just
Cucumber.
thought I'd do that as props to you guys for last night's apparent hilarities.
Amanda.
Hey,
Hey.
I'm going to go live at some point today. Yes, I am. I just
Okay, I thought you were going this morning, and I wanted to ask you if you were going live this morning. I would just pop off, you know.
yeah. Well, I didn't think the kids had anything left to do for school, but they have a couple things we got to finish up first.
So I take it that Laura's accusing Jennifer Lynn of calling CPS.
And it's so stupid. She is like sticking to this FBI story. And if you listen to the video, oh my God, I was laughing so hard I had tears in my eyes. Good job, Laura. Good job.
Did she not get the memo that we know about the FBI?
No, she
Did she
thinks
not
that
get that?
she's smarter than everybody. You know how she is.
Oh,
Hi,
sweet
Amanda Lynn.
Jesus.
Hi.
I just want to say I'm very upset with you right now
Why?
because you don't because I don't have your green eyes.
Oh.
I'm jealous.
Don't be.
You're
Laura's
very
so
pretty.
stupid.
We
Thank
love you, Amanda Lynn. We think you're beautiful.
I
We
love
love
you
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 guys
do
too.
have pretty
Listen,
eyes.
I
Hey,
don't.
wait.
I don't
Listen,
even care what she says.
Amanda
Honestly.
Lynn is a woman. She's a woman. Just saying.
Well, did you hear what they were all doing? Like, I guess Makeup Mobster was saying, "Oh, I can't stop looking at her bangs." And I was just tearing my looks apart.
Carla, if she comes in and she like she can't stop looking at your bangs, something's wrong with her. Like
I know.
something's
What the
wrong with her.
hell?
You know what I'll
What the
say to
hell?
her? What's inside your butthole?
Oh gosh.
Mobster,
A
listen, you
giant
are
freaking
not.
stick.
Yeah, well, she's not like a beauty queen. I'm sorry. Her and Tiffany, and Tiffany, Frankenstein, Tiffany over there, and Makeup Mobster were really the ones that were like, "Here, I got a picture. You want to see it?" Girl, listen. I don't care what any of you guys think. Any of them think. They thought they really got me. It was kind of sad. I was laughing the whole time. Like I was waiting for them to do it because I'm like, man, my camera came on. It'll be at least, probably about 10 minutes, someone will drop it. Well, about 20 minutes later, they went on Kex and, had to pull their
Yep.
hole shut. It says more about them than me, though,
I
For
know.
sure. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
In my opinion, talk about people's behavior, talk about things
Mhm.
that they say, but come on, you don't gotta bash them, make them
Well,
feel like shit about
They
themselves.
did
because of
talk
the way
about
they
our
look.
behavior because they said we acted like 12-year-olds because we were laughing at the whole cucumber thing. It's called having
Fucking A.
fun. It's called
Fucking,
having
I'm
fun.
11.
Try it
It's
sometime.
I'm 11. I'm not 12. I'm not 12. I'm 11.
I'm 10. Thank you very much. And
There you go.
It's called
it's
having fun.
it's called
It's not-
lockdown.
They have no
Well,
idea how to laugh, though. Like, even when it was Tiffany, Makeup Mobster, and Laura,
I'll be
they
back.
never, genuinely laughed about, anything. Nothing.
I know.
I
know.
I don't get
Observation.
that because I love to laugh.
I have an observation. When was the last time you saw Laura on a panel with one or more people and they were female? Go.
Last night,
The only time she goes on is when it's Tiffany and Makeup Mobster. She won't go on a panel with anybody else. She
Exactly.
when's the
That's my
last
point.
time?
Mhm.
When's the
When's
last
the
time
last-
though you watched her laugh with a bunch of females?
Never.
When's the last time you watched her and they had fun on a panel with a bunch of females? I don't
When's
think
the last time you
ever.
watched her and you didn't throw up? Go.
Yeah, well,
Everybody's quiet, crickets. The thing is, women can have fun together. We don't always have to be bashing. We should be, we should be building each other up. They don't. When has Tiffany Marie ever canned up? I don't know.
Oh,
You
we
answer
play.
that? I
Oh,
don't
we're
know.
playing a game show.
I've never seen her. I've seen her picture that she shows. And not that it matters to me.
Yeah, me either. She doesn't need to cam
Yeah,
up. Like,
I
I
don't
think
care.
that,
But then
I
don't make
think,
fun the moldy
I'm-
cucumber. Who's the moldy cucumber?
oh gosh.
Is that supposed to be a fun? Oh,
Do, 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 do.
okay. Guess who the moldy cucumber is? I have no idea.
What
Brian
is
St. John.
Oh,
you
maybe
milk-
it might be. Well, it
If
might
you
be
milk
Brian
that
St. John.
cucumber, it would not be
Oh, they're
moldy.
laughing. I'm
What
Milk the
thinking
is-
cucumber.
I'm thinking it's Ginger Lock's mom.
It's Ginger Locks.
Is it
A
Ginger
bit.
Locks?
I bet you it is. Only because she
She
said she
was-
made one. She made one last night and she got
Well,
kicked out.
She made one yesterday, and it was M's milked cucumber or something like that. It was so funny.
Yes,
We were
yesterday.
laughing.
Okay, last night
We
for
were
me.
killing ourselves
yesterday.
laughing.
Yeah, so I reckon it's
Oh,
Ginger
gosh.
Locks.
Little Kelly says, I like listening to you ladies laugh and have fun every morning. That's the thing. We can. We don't have to put it. I don't go in there and pick apart, you know, I don't go into someone's live just to pick apart their looks because they canned up, you know. And then Laura says, oh, I have such respect for people that cam up. And yet, look what happens when you do cam up.
Mhm.
You know, like, look what she did to Amanda Lynn. Look what she did to Jennifer Lynn. Look what she does to me.
Yeah, that's the only reason I haven't cammed up yet, because like I do share pictures of myself, but I'm not going to get on cam the whole time so they can take a whole bunch of still shots. And you know, like if I get a bad
Thank you.
angle, they're going to do this. I don't care. I would cam up if it wasn't for them. I'm only doing it to spite them. I don't want to do anything they ask me to do.
Right.
They're horrible people. They're not good people. So.
And I normally do cam up, but tonight everyone's off cam. Oh, today everyone's off cam. So I'm just like, okay.
I'm at the point where I don't give a shit anymore. Like,
No,
you know,
My friends were freaking out. They're like, "Oh my god, you cammed up for a second." I was laughing. I was not. I was like, "Okay, it's okay."
and
Like,
somebody's got to be there to take that screenshot. You know that.
yeah, because it was only
they're
for 2
waiting.
seconds. It was 2 seconds. Like, literally. I mean,
I know, not
literally
even 2
2
seconds.
Yeah, it was not. It was very quick. So
Because I
I'm
didn't
guessing
even
it was
see it.
Mandy. I'm guessing it was Mandy. Yeah, no, not that many people did, but everyone's like, "Oh my god, you came up." I'm like, "It's okay, it's fine." Like, I don't care. I've shown what I look like. You know, I don't. It doesn't matter.
And some of us actually do have kids, or you know, kids that were homeschooling that we're not going to be, you know, splashing on a bunch of makeup, doing our hair.
Yeah, I don't have an hour before my
you
life
know,
to like.
You're doing your housework, you're making meals,
Yep.
you're feeding your kids. Like,
Yep.
it's called real life. We're not
And
all.
all
No,
the
that's not it.
salons are closed.
That's not it.
So
You know,
I bet that
Laura.
there's women that have 2 inches of roots going on right now.
Oh,
Right,
I have
most of
four.
us.
We're in
4 inches.
quarantine.
No, here's the reason why Amanda Lynn looked that way. Laura, on her little shot that you stole, because she was up all night doing her husband. Okay. What's your
Get
excuse,
it,
Laura?
girl. Get it, girl.
Something you would know nothing about.
No, like, and I'm not. Listen, Laura. I know you said it took me an hour to do my makeup and my hair before my live. If I did that, I wouldn't have time for a live. And everybody knows I do short lives because I do have 6 kids and I do shit all day. And then I do, you know, like to spend a little bit of time with my husband. I'm sorry you don't know nothing about none of that. I'm sorry.
Amanda, you mean the 6 kids you don't have custody of?
I know only 3 are here. The CPS just trades them out for me. She's so dumb.
I know.
I get slammed for like being considerate at night. If a stream's going on at midnight and my entire house is sleeping, of course I'm going to go outside and try to be quiet. I mean, I'm not
Most
an
people do.
asshole. I'm not. Yeah.
I go into a different room.
God.
Like last night when I went live, I went into a spare bedroom, shut the door because my husband, you guys have all heard my husband tell me to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I mean,
When I was on Hello
called being
Starlight channel,
considerate.
it was 2:00 in the morning and he came up. He had to get up at 5 and he goes, "Will you shut the fuck up?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God. Because
Absolutely. That's
I was-
normal.
I woke him up. Like he was pissed and I don't blame him. Like I'd be pissed too. I don't like getting woken up. So
Right.
Yeah. I like, you know, if I know I'm going to go live, I will go in my living room and then I'll just, when it's time to go live, I'll go on my porch. Like, I'm not gonna wake my kids up. I don't scream profanities around my kids. I don't talk. I don't even talk
Right.
like that. Sorry,
Yep.
Lauren. I'm not gonna wake everybody in the house up. I'm sorry that y'all think that's weird that people are considerate. I don't know.
I know.
Well, you
I
also
thought-
mute sometimes because you like, I've heard you say, honestly, I think they know when I go live because, you know, you have to mute because you
Yeah.
and like some other people don't want your kids, you know,
Yeah, I don't.
be up there.
I have headphones, and if I don't have headphones, I won't even listen to
Me
this
either.
side of
Right.
YouTube. Like I won't because they're not hearing this.
Right.
I noticed people were in the chat saying, "Ooh, Ems is over there whispering." You're goddamn right. And I was like a ninja tiptoeing through the house to get outside as well. So I wasn't an asshole. I don't understand why that's a big deal.
It's called consideration because
My
right now,
gosh.
when I do a live at night, like if I do a live and it's late at night, like last night, I put earbuds in. So the only thing that he's hearing is, and I'll turn the TV on like low, and then the only thing he's hearing is my voice. He's not hearing anybody else because if I let everybody else, you know, and hear everybody else, it might wake him up. So it's, you know, try to be considerate of him. And I
Right.
shut the door, and I shut the door to our bedroom, and then I shut the door to the bedroom I'm in. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
so whatever.
Yeah,
Sound
I
travels in my
don't.
house. So I have to be very quiet.
And I have heard them say when you've gone off, like you've one time you said my husband's home or something, and you went off, and they said, "Oh, her husband's home now. She has to get offline."
Well, I do.
Okay,
If he gets home, I'm not gonna stay.
Well,
Like I'm gonna greet him
A
and
lot of people do.
Yes,
Right.
I yes, like when Aaron gets home, even if I'm on a voice chat or whatever, I will make it a point to say, hold on, and I'll mute and I go talk to him or I hang up or whatever. I go talk to him
yeah.
for, you know, that few minutes that we have before the kids, daddy, you know, it's normal. Like, hey, how was
It's
your
why we're all
day?
still married and Laura's not.
I know, you
Just
know,
saying.
it's so bizarre because I can remember Makeup Mobster saying, you know, my husband thinks this and I should take a break from YouTube. And now it's like she's like it's like a different person. Like
I agree with
I can
that.
remember her saying, like, my husband doesn't really want me to go live. And now it's, oh, you let your husbands control you. No, it's not control, it's consideration. Like maybe that's why we all are still married. And Laura, when you actually make it past an entire year with somebody, come talk to me about my fucking 20-year relationship. Thanks. My God. Oh.
Right.
Amen.
Come up, Ginger.
That's something to be proud of, Amanda. You've been together 20 years. You should be
That's
proud
a
of
long
that.
time.
Since we were 15, we've only broken up for 8 months one time because we were very young when we got together.
Yeah.
But since we
Yeah.
were 14, almost 15, we've been together. Yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome.
I
I'm at
never knew
11 years. I'm at 11
I
years and
want
I'm
to know.
ready to kill him. So
that.
Okay, here's the thing I want to know. Why does Makeup Mobster have it in for Ams, and why does Laura have it in for Amanda? I mean,
cucumber.
as brutal as she is with me, it's nowhere near as bad as she is with you.
Because I hurt
Like,
her feelings. Like she made me this big apology video, and after she'd already like did a whole bunch of horrible stuff, and I knew it was fake, and I basically told her to go F herself, and I didn't want her apology, and it's been real bad since then. You know, really bad since then. But I don't have any interest in being friends with people like that. I just don't.
Mm-mm.
You know, I don't want to be friends with people like that. It's just not.
Oh my God.
What
and
is
it's not calling being a flip flopper. It's calling look at opening your eyes and seeing what was always there, but you didn't want to see. That's
cucumber?
what I call being a flip flopper.
What is cucumber? Right. There you go. You don't flip flop.
Oh, sorry. I was just answering what for M's. What is cucumber?
Oh.
What's that?
Carla said, why she's so pissed at you.
I haven't been on the quote unquote the other side for well over a year now. So she can call me a flip flopper all she wants. But yeah, sometimes you just see people, you don't see people for who they are right away. And then you see and you're like, I want no part of that. That's not a flip flopper, that's just changing your opinion. It's not like you're going over there every other day. That's a flip flopper. Like changing your mind is not a flip flopper.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's the case, Makeup Mobster's a flip flopper because she her and Tiffany were on this side, and then they went over there. So I guess they're flip floppers too.
Right.
I would agree with that. And like I said, I have screenshots that I didn't even notice because this was before I knew Tiffany Marie, but she was all up in Marissa's chat. So even the person that she says, you know, it is the absolute worst, girl, you were up in there too. Don't fool anyone.
Right. They were, I remember Tiffany being over there, but
Me
even when
too.
Tiffany was friends with this side, quote unquote, she was that sassafras XX account that was like telling Laura stuff that was going on in the Discord. She was that account. So she's always been this way. She was like
Yeah.
telling people stuff that was going on in the Discord that was happening with her own friends at the time.
I believe
Right.
it.
Wow.
Yeah, it was sassafras XX. That's
Don't
who
you
it is.
find
Is
it
that-
interesting? She is so outraged about 2 phone calls I let someone listen to when she did that, like worse. Like she is so outraged 5 months later, and that yet she wants everybody to shut the fuck up about her. Sorry, my language.
Well, she
About
let
her.
everybody listen to Barbie's phone calls and stuff, and now they're best friends. So I mean, well,
Oh
it
my
was her
God.
best friend. So I mean, what is she talking
Read the
about?
chat. Read the chat. Read the chat.
What? What's the chat?
Perp's jacked up wig. I wish Perp would comb me.
Quit letting Fluffer take advantage of me.
I'm so sorry, Wig. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, but that troll is funny. I am laughing because it is funny. And it's
Well-
like afterwards it's a crying face emoji.
She lets the trolls of us stay in there all the time.
I
so
know.
whatever.
There are Chucky trolls in there all the time.
Remy, girl,
Yeah.
I know.
When
I
she's
was like so disgusted last night because I mean now I could never see makeup. I didn't like Makeup Mobster. It's no secret we don't like each other, but I could never see her going after marriages and stuff like say
That's all,
6 months ago ever.
that's all she has left for
That's
me.
true. That's true.
I think she now sees that she can say whatever she wants and it's not going to embarrass me. It's not going to bother me. But what it will do is get a reaction from me. And if we want to go tit for tat, we can do that.
Yeah, I'm sure her marriage isn't perfect, but I wouldn't even talk. It's like
I wouldn't even go for marriages.
I was
would
gonna say I
go for
wouldn't even.
YouTube stuff.
Yeah,
nobody's
wouldn't-
business.
it's nobody. Like I just don't understand. Because there's so many. You can say like, oh, this person said something stupid today or whatever, but they think they can go for kids, for marriages, for looks. But God forbid you say Laura looks like a transvestite or something, and they lose their mind. But they're over there. You're fat. Chucky's bangs. This, that. Like anything they get mad about, they go ahead and like do it. But we're not allowed to.
Amanda, I watched I'm not kidding, like 10 people get ripped apart just in a matter of a half an hour. She went from person to person to person to person. Like it's just enough. Like stop. Seriously, just stop.
You would think that she would have, that her patrons would say, hey, you need to chill. But that's what they're there for. They're not there for her true crime. They're not there for her stupid reactions. They're there for the drama. So it's shit show after shit show. And it's not like just one person. You may have a beef with one person or a little group. No, she has a beef with half the freaking internet.
I agree.
It's insane.
Well, I enrolled in private investigator school yesterday.
Oh,
Did you
that's
really?
so cool.
Woohoo!
I want to do that.
Yeah, so you got to do it. It's a year full time. Like it's pretty serious here. As far as like you can't just go and get some sort of business license. It's like one of my friends in Washington State was saying that you can go and get I can't remember what it's called, some sort of business. Let me see if I can find it. But yeah, so 12 months full time, and then in Queensland, I can apply for my Queensland private investigator's license. So there's just some prerequisites like no criminal record, all the rest of it. So
right.
yeah, it's really, really, really cool.
That's
I
so
kinda-
cool. I always wanted.
I
to be
wish
that
they
way.
would look my shit up because I've been investigated by the FBI, the real FBI, not Laura's FBI. Okay,
Oh,
because
don't tell
my
them anything.
ex-husband, no, my ex-husband went to Law Enforcement Academy at FBI, which is a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
And they investigated the entire family. So anytime somebody's like, well, we have to do a criminal background check, I'm like, go for it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So he
Yeah.
said the process where he lives, so Washington State, is just a business license, $80. A lot of crappy PIs out there. So I didn't
Yeah.
even know that in Washington State. So, yeah. So that'll be good. I don't know when I start, but that'll be fun.
Yeah,
I
that'll
really want to be
really
a crime
cool.
scene investigator. I think that would be a blast.
That's
That would
what
be
I
cool,
wanted to
yeah.
be.
Mhm.
Yeah,
no,
Ooh,
that's
not me.
I
when I was
wouldn't want to
growing
be around that blood.
Me
yeah.
either.
I wanted to be a forensic scientist. That would have been
Yeah.
interesting.
That
Did you
would be
guys
would
see
be
the
fun.
FBI emails on Smokey's channel?
Do what?
Dova
I
says,
did.
you guys
I
see?
did. But what
I only
were
saw
those?
one.
What were those, Dova? Did she just did you guys just make those up to show that you could? What were those?
I've got a. Do I have FBI
Those
emails?
those were from Laura, were they not? That she showed
Wait,
to prove that the FBI was.
tell me that's not from Laura because there was like words
Yes,
that were like
ma'am.
R.
Yes,
instead
I
of
only
no.
saw one.
hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's from Laura. That was her proof that she's gone to the FBI.
Have you ever
God.
gotten an email from the FBI, Miss Murder?
I can't remember. I'll have to go and have a look in my emails because I did have it. No, I'm
Homeland
serious.
Security has
I'm
trouble
serious.
You have to think if you've been emailed by the FBI.
Yeah,
I
I
can
do.
say I have never spoken to the FBI in my
I've
life.
never.
I can.
So you
I
can tell you're in true crime.
I can say that I have spoken to the FBI and I've recorded it and I've put it up on YouTube and they didn't like it.
Oh,
But
God.
I can't remember. I have emails from the Texas Rangers. Do I have
There
ones
you
from
go.
Do I have ones from the FBI? I can't remember if I emailed him or not.
No, but
And I
did
do
you get
have-
an
Did
email
it,
from
okay,
them?
when they email you, though,
Sorry?
when they email you, does it come from number one? When they email you, does it come from a legit email address and does
Yes.
it have some
Yes.
sort of stamp on it or
Yes.
you know,
Yeah,
heading or
yeah.
something?
The stamp is what
thought
because there's
so.
a heading or a stamp.
Do
That's
they
how you
say-
tell.
Do they close with "Stay healthy"?
Not
And peace
usually.
out. The FBI.
No.
What, no deuces out, bitches? None
I'm
of that kind of
joking.
thing?
Okay, so
Oh my God. Perps Jacked Up Wig says, "I'm embarrassed she wears me. I'm looking for a new owner."
And do they put like emojis with gang signs at the bottom? You know, saying
yeah,
peace
I mean,
out.
do they use? Okay, this is
that's what they do.
this is the biggest question that we all has been on all of our mind. Do they use spell check?
Yes,
Can they-
please, God.
Was it all correct grammar whenever you
Yes.
Thank you.
They don't use an urban dictionary as their spell check, right?
No,
Yeah.
Okay.
they have an education, so they tend to spell
No, a
everything
real
correctly.
education?
Yes,
real
one,
education.
a real one,
Or an
not an
online
not an urban-
education.
not an urban one. But at the bottom in red it says caution. This email was received from an external source. Use caution when clicking links or opening attachments. If you believe
Right.
this to be a malicious and or phishing email, please send this email as an attachment to spam@dps.texas.gov.
Right.
Go
And
Texas.
where is the rest of it?
By law, they have to put
I have to put that.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. By law.
Well, the email that I saw did not look very professional. I don't know. Did not look
Dude.
professional to me. Dude.
And
Dude.
what
Dude.
what is does it have the email address of the FBI agent?
Oh,
Part of?
she blocked that out.
Yeah, she
Part of-
blocked it up.
She only needs to block out the first part.
Okay, because she put. Okay, look, I don't know if have you seen the email, Miss
Because-
Murder?
Have you
No.
seen the email?
No, I
Can
haven't
someone
seen
share
it.
the email?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me get it. Hold on a
I might-
second.
All right,
I-
I'll share
I
it.
might be able to answer the question then, because it's a government agent, so it's going to be whatever the agent's name is. Sometimes the first name is first, the surname's first, and but for mine it's his name, so his first name dot last name, and then at gps.texas.gov. So if I can see the last part after at, I'll be able to tell you a bit more. Yeah, and if I can see it, I'll.
Hold on, I'm trying to find it. It's in Discord somewhere. Hold on a second.
If I'm not
It's not
mistaken,
that
don't
I
Texas
didn't see the whole-
Rangers.
Yahoo.com.
This
Yeah,
says
no, it'd be
FBI.gov.
FBI.gov. Hang on. I gotta go back through my pictures and find my FBI contacts.
Don't Texas Rangers have like they're non-jurisdictional? Can't they go throughout the United States, guys? Does anybody know that?
I'm not
Because
sure.
I think they can.
I think they can too. I think I saw a thing on the ID
'Cause it's a-
channel about the Texas
It's a
Rangers.
Texas thing because see, Texas is not like the other states where we were actually a country before we joined this country. So we can leave anytime we get damn good and ready too.
Where did I put those images?
Don't mess with Texas.
I can't. Oh my god! Of course I can't find it. But it does not have a head, like a heading or a stamp. There are. I think there was at least 15 grammatical errors or spelling errors that we counted.
Oh, how
it
did
was
she
bad.
announce herself to the? Is like Laura from whatever city? Like who's going to know who that is, right?
Oh, hold on. Someone's got it. Hold on.
Okay.
Misdemeanor. Did you
Yes,
know
ma'am.
all my exes live in Texas? Did you know
Do
that?
they really?
They all do.
None of my exes live in Texas. Isn't that awesome?
And
None of them.
I hear everything's bigger in Texas, including
right.
You are absolutely right.
including the cucumbers.
Cucumbers are
Including the
huge.
cucumbers.
I'm gonna have to have a look for these messages.
We're all sitting on our hands waiting to see this.
Yeah, I think
Dum-da-dum-dum.
someone's looking for the screenshot for me. They have it.
That is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Oh crap!
my
they deleted
God.
it. Hold on a second.
Sweet
Oh.
it's a song, love. It's just a song. All my exes do not live in Texas.
Let me see if I have it.
Dova
in my
says she has it.
phone.
How Dova, come up on channel. Dova says she has it. I
Dova.
guess.
Dova.
So, can you come up? I can't find it. Like the one time I need it. We've talked about it 100 times, and now I can't find
Someone's
it.
got to have it. I think you just, I don't know.
Yeah, Remy, I don't really want to go. Hold on. Let me see if it's in my gallery because I could at least just put it in Discord that way. I know.
If the FBI was reaching out to me about a case, the last thing I would do is upload that email to my YouTube
Or
channel.
share it on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Or
We're looking for the email, Ginger Lock's mom, the email of the FBI email. Amanda can't find it.
Do what I did, record the information and put it up on YouTube.
I'm looking. Hold on.
Isn't
I
it
gotta go down
strange?
into chat, ladies.
That was different circumstances, though. That was when
Yeah, I mean, she supposedly has an open case. If you have an open case, they tell you to shut the fuck up.
Back up here.
Like an open case that involves your children, you know? Just my
Yeah.
opinion.
Well, and here's the thing. She gets on there and she does this whole big
You found it.
this whole big to-do about how the cops have told her to go silent, radio silent, ghost everybody, don't talk about it. And now she's showing FBI letters.
All right, I'm gonna send it to you on Discord, Carla.
Cops have not told me to go silent.
I can't. Can you just share it? Because I can't share from. I don't have Discord on my laptop.
Let me see. Let me try to put it on in my Gmail.
Cops haven't told me to go silent once. In fact, when I interviewed the Texas Ranger, I asked him, because I thought it might be a good idea if I asked his permission rather than just put it out there, if I could put his interview up, and he said he agreed as long as I made a statement that what I put up was edited from a full interview.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, that doesn't.
Oh, the 1-to-1 win.
Okay, this is how I'm gonna have to do it. Let me close all my windows out.
Gypsy says, didn't Diana win? Oh, it's, I'm not sure. I fell asleep last night.
All right,
I was
I
waiting.
got
What
it.
about Diane?
Okay, you got it?
Yeah, I'm
Great.
getting it right now. I'm getting it out of my Gmail.
And great, now I'm gonna get in trouble from Keck for being the fucking FBI whisperer.
Well, everybody has a turn. You'll be quick
Yeah.
though. She don't even know you. Okay.
She doesn't watch me, remember?
Yeah, she doesn't watch anybody.
I'm not on her level. So she won't see that.
Thank God, right?
I am not on her level.
Hi, Simon. Hi, Ginger.
Fuck, I'm having the most trouble.
Where did Ems go?
Not. Hold on. It's gotta send. You know, it's gotta be
almost always in trouble.
Lord. Ridiculous. I'm trying, guys.
Okay. We got all day. Well, all morning. Well, not all morning, but we got time.
I'm trying to find my FBI stuff. Sorry, I got a whole heap of FOIA reports and stuff.
Where's my outbox? It should just be in there. I can't even find it. Okay, hold on. Outbox. Really?
Hi, Sarah. Oh, Whiskey Gypsy. What's up?
Can Whiskey Gypsy or somebody else that has it already queued up come, because it's not sending yet? And
Whiskey, can you come up? Because we're trying to find Laura's. I think we're trying to find the FBI.
Yeah. Maybe it's under people FBI, Bridget. That's good. Here I am trying to be a...
The FBI thing, email from Laura, but maybe we're having a hard time finding it.
I have it, but it's not wanting to, it's not wanting to, like, pull up.
Oh, she's at work. Sorry.
Wait, you know what? This is how I can do it. I'll send it to, okay, I'm going to send it to Carla on Discord, but then I'm just going to take a screenshot of it on my computer.
Okay.
Okay. Somebody else has just sent it to me, so.
Okay.
I'll forward it to Peter Marchese. He's the contact I had at the FBI.
But you said you got an email from the FBI? Didn't you say that?
No, I said I couldn't remember if I did or not.
Hi, Diane.
I don't think I ended up having to forward him any information.
The email is on the last live on my channel. It says Diane.
All right, I have it pulled up.
All right.
I'm putting it. Okay, this is how I'm trying to do it. I am gonna just have to screenshot it from my computer.
Okay.
So
Play the music. Play the music.
Oh yeah, we need music.
All right, open original. Let's see. Okay. Let me see if I can blow it up because it's really.
Oh, you need longer. Hang on.
All right, screen share. Okay, I almost just shared the wrong window. I almost just pulled a cat.
Oops.
That's why I tried to close all the windows. All right, let me see.
Here we go.
Let me get.
That's why I want a second screen. I'm scared of doing that. Okay.
All right, let me unblow it up a little bit. There, let me unblow it up. It is cut off a little bit, but
Yeah, I don't see the whole thing.
hold on. Let me get to my phone so I can see what is sharing. Yeah,
Well,
I don't. It's cut off a little bit, but you can see the main. What we need to see. There's no seal, and there is. You can see already like 4 of the errors. It says
FBI.gov is right. Cyber guys.
Yeah, and they said that they want her screen captures, emails, texts, etc., to show any threats. They don't do complete sentences. It says, but just to get it started, and then there's a period. We'll
Jeez.
need any screen captures, emails, texts, etc., to show any threats. Best regards and stay healthy. Hold on, where's the part? The Corona. They told her to stay safe during Corona. Where is that at?
Well,
And I
they
the
were
part that's
gonna.
cut off.
They were gonna. They couldn't do anything until the corona died off or something.
Yes, I need a
Remember?
different copy of this. Yes, because the Corona was spelled wrong, and
Yeah,
they wouldn't.
Carona.
They would definitely, not use Corona. It would be like, wouldn't you think it would be like? Somebody else made text that shows that you can get the BHFBI.gov yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Last
Yeah.
night, but it wasn't pandemic. It wasn't the COVID-19. It was Corona spelled wrong. Like
Right.
that, but I don't see that part on here. Shit. So this is what we're working with. Just wanted to let you know that we are reopening the case. We're involving our cyber guys this time. It says after the corona. After the corona is what it says, but you can't see that part. This is what it is, though.
Mm-hmm.
There's no CO. I mean,
It's not right. Do you guys I've already put this up. So, do you guys want to see what a proper email looks like?
yes.
Sure.
Let me stop sharing screen for that. Yes.
Yeah, show us.
Hang on.
We don't know
See,
which
this
case
is
she's referring
content.
to.
This is educational content. So,
Yeah.
listen
Yes.
up, Laura.
Yeah. Mhm.
MN.
Corona,
Tiffany Sniffany Marie.
Carona.
Yeah, they spelled the
Not how you spell
the
it.
corona. Yeah, they misspelled the corona, didn't? And I don't, it was like stay safe during this corona stuff.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
sharing it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Can you blow it up?
Yeah, can you make it bigger?
How do I make it bigger?
Go to the corner of your the upper right hand corner, and it's gonna where you take a screenshot on your computer. Up at the top, it should be like you should be able to it'll say
There you go.
There you go.
You did make it bigger.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Yeah, do what you just did.
Now all you gotta do is just scroll over. You can just scroll over.
Yeah, you just
I'm on my computer screen. Hang on. I'm on my laptop. Oops. I'm gonna see if I can make it bigger this way. Is that better?
A little bit.
Yeah, that's better. I can see it.
Okay. Can you guys see it in the chat?
Yes, I can see it. I'm looking for my phone.
And then I'll go in again. So, just have to scroll down a bit. All right. So
this is an actual real email. That's actually from somebody that's not basically illiterate, right? So
yeah, so this is Texas Rangers. The only thing I can say that is correct in that other email is FBI.gov. That is correct. And this was in response to questions I had about a missing person in Texas, a missing woman who's still missing. So it only has his answers, but the point of it is that they're full sentences, the grammar is correct, the spelling's correct. They don't use urban kind of slang.
Can you scroll down a little bit? Can you scroll down a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that looks
quite
official.
a lengthy response. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll show you what I mean about the attachments that all the government emails have to put on this. So So, this is correct. Like question 4, to my knowledge, comma, no. The grammar is correct and everything. So, and then when you get down the bottom, this is the caution you get. And that should be at the bottom of every government email in the United States.
Yeah, and there was none. There was not. That wasn't there.
I didn't see. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
because we went to look for a seal or something like that. Something to let you know that it's from them. There was nothing.
No, nothing.
Well, that answers a lot of questions.
Thank you.
Thank you
Hopefully
very
that-
much.
Hopefully that helps.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, Pixie! Now she's saying that Jennifer Lynn's the caller. Blah 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 blah. She's so stupid.
Whatever.
She just wants more. She must be running low on her tax money, honey. She needs a big, big bang.
I look at the difference between her email and the email that Miss Murder just showed us.
I mean, I know it's not an FBI email. I get it. Before you come for me, I know it's not an FBI email, but it's a government email, and the Texas Rangers are a huge organization. The Department of Public Safety is huge.
Yeah. Most people also we've spoken to. Jennifer Lynn has actually spoken to somebody that she knows that was in the FBI, and they said it would usually be encrypted, and there would be some kind of warning on there, just like you just showed.
Yep.
Because that's just they have to be careful. They're not just going to willy-nilly email with somebody where they can get hacked. That's not going to happen.
That's correct. That's correct.
You know what I think I'm going to do? I've got a really good buddy in the FBI up north. I think I'm going to give him a call later on and see if he'll send me an email from his office. From his FBI office.
Yeah, at least you can take a screenshot because a lot. When Jennifer Lynn spoke to her friend, she said a lot of times like they're encrypted. I guess that means it's just kind of like you can take a screenshot, but it might not be there whenever you go to get back or whatever. They have to be very careful with.
I can email mine as well.
Okay.
Yeah, the more the better.
The thing is, the fun part of that would be he's going to ask me, "Why do you need me to do this?" I'm going to say, "Well, this lady's claiming that she got a letter from the FBI.
We're all going to jail.
She might just be,
well, you could also show them that letter and say, "Is this,
someone impersonating
and there was,
an FBI agent?"
One that Miss Murder just showed us, there was no grammatical errors.
No,
it was put together really well. I know they're not the FBI. She's going to say, "Well, that's not the FBI. That's the Texas Rangers." That's not the same thing.
I'll email the FBI then and see if I can get an update on Lauren's case, and because there's been no news about her, so whether he gets back to me or not, because I didn't have any need to email him. That's why I didn't have any emails from him.
Yes.
Phone calls, I've got heaps phone calls, but yeah.
Also, I wanted to put this out there that this guy was threatening to kill her. I'm sure that a couple people in here will remember this. And he was a fake FBI person. He really didn't, but he said he did work for the FBI. And she became friends with him because she believed he worked for the FBI. And she thought that it would be good to have somebody like that in her back pocket. A lot of us think that email came from she asked him if he would write one up, and he messed up, and now she can't backpedal. Because he doesn't really work for the FBI. He was threatening to take a snipe, kill her. And then she became friends with them. Let me become friends with them. Sure.
Yeah.
God.
Quit, Toby.
Because the Texas Rangers took over this investigation from the FBI. The FBI got involved, but not for the reason that we thought that they were getting involved, that that it would be over state lines, a missing person. They got involved because there was rumors that one of the undercover narcotics detectives was corrupt, and then they pulled out last year just as I was leaving Lake Charles, and the Texas Ranger took over this investigation. So any evidence that I had, I sent it to them. I didn't send it to the FBI. There wasn't any need to. So that's the reason why I haven't emailed the FBI, but I'm more than happy to.
Yeah, that
Did
would be.
you go and talk to the sheriff's department in Lake Charles?
No,
Miss
I
Murder?
didn't. No,
That's
I
where my
didn't.
ex-husband used to work.
So
That
wait,
little
you
sheriff.
actually cover real cases and stuff, Miss Murder? How cool! You don't just sit
I
up there
know,
and
right?
scream at people. That's cool. That's unheard of these days.
It wasn't meant to turn out that way, no. But I kind of pissed off the sheriff of Panola County, and it ended up on the news, and we ended up getting a death threat,
Oh.
which I've actually never played. I don't even know if I
Oh, damn.
have it in
Oh,
here.
if you have it, can you play it?
Yeah, I think so. And so I let the FBI know, and so that was Peter Marchese at the FBI, and he said they have a duty to warn. So they have to let every local police station, in areas that I went to, know that. Did I?
There are active death threats.
That
Yeah.
that was against me. So that's why I didn't go live. I didn't post anything or anything for 5
Here's a
weeks.
question. Do you think the FBI would get involved in a CPS?
No.
No, she's never even had a real well. And they would okay. Let's just say we're all wrong. They got involved. They would watch her one time and be like, you can't. What do you want us to do for you? Like you won't
Right.
shut up. They
Right.
don't like you to go online and just basically she's saying that we're going to get in trouble for harassment. Meanwhile, she is talking about us every day, all day. That's not
If anybody's harassing, she's the one that's harassing.
exactly.
Want to
They
see
would look,
screenshots?
they would look at her,
Tit for tat.
it's not like I love Kiki's video on this because it was like, okay, sure, Laura. So they're going to take your word for it. And they're just going to go off your screenshots because they can't just go and get it themselves. Like, what are you talking
Right.
about? Come
Yeah,
on,
the
Laura.
FBI doesn't do any investigations like
Screenshots aren't even admissible in court. They're not even. We've looked it up. They're not even admissible.
Right.
So
The FBI, not the FBI, the Texas Rangers subpoenaed all of my Facebook records. I have that. I have that paperwork here.
exactly, they would subpoena everybody's stuff. Like they're not going to go off of her word and some screenshots that you can make up. They're just not.
Right.
No, they'll request it from Facebook, and I've got all of that here. It comes from the GPS. It's by the commander. So that's pretty sure every state is the same. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm just.
well, if it's federal, wouldn't it be? Is that federal or state by state? I don't know. Well, I guess CPS is state by state. But why would the FBI even get involved in that?
She said it's for harassment and the CPS calls, which the CPS calls are. I wish they weren't anonymous because I feel like whoever did make those calls that last call was just at way. I wish there was something that could be done, especially with the last call.
I
But-
think the call was shitty, and I think I would love to know who it is, but I think if they ever do find out who it is, it would be a surprise to everyone, including
Yeah,
that girl.
but it's anonymous. They're never. You're not
Right,
gonna They're not gonna investigate that. Yeah, they were probably pissed because it was a waste of time. I totally agree, but that's how our laws are set up to protect people who call, so that nobody hurts them, or there's a lot of repercussions for stuff like that. And not only that, you can't get harassment when you're online harassing everybody all day. That's not how it works.
No. Damn, where is this?
Okay, we have time.
Yeah, I gotta jump down and do homeschooling, but I will be listening. I'm excited to hear this.
Okay.
It's only real quick, but it caused a huge uproar.
I'll be in the chat listening to it, Miss Murder. Thank you for sharing.
That's
Bye,
okay.
Yeah,
guys.
thank you for sharing that email because that was interesting.
Yes. Bye, guys.
Very
I'll be
interesting.
down in the chat.
Okay. Anybody else want to come up and put their 2 cents in? I do. I'm interested to hear this because I think, yeah.
Found it. Hang on.
Oh, awesome.
Just gonna send it to myself in Messenger.
Did you find it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Not cool for you. I don't think
No.
that is cool at all.
No, I just haven't put it up yet. Just 'cause, well, it wasn't the time to put it up.
Okay.
I've got to get through all of these folders. This murder, missing persons, Panola County, Lauren Thompson, audio.
Do I have to turn my sound up or?
No, it should be right. If you could hear that Jeopardy music all right, then
Oh yeah, that was very clear.
yep. Come on. Saying it's an MP4, but someone's just gone and put a picture of a full moon and then, sorry, I'm just waiting for it to come through. Why aren't you going through?
Everybody's so quiet.
Let me just try and open. I just don't know.
I'm all excited because I know how to do chat now. I can see what everybody's saying.
Oh,
Shut up.
You just learned? Oh my
I'm
God.
old and don't know how this shit works, but now I do.
Oh, hang on. All right.
Okay.
I might need to screen share this.
Okay.
Hang on. Application windows. Here we go. Oh, did I share audio on that? Hang on. Hang on. Stop for a minute.
Okay. Tell me when.
Sorry, I always forget to. Oh, okay, there's no audio. All right, you can put that up now, and I'll let me know when it's up, and I'll press play.
It's up.
It's only short. Up?
It's up.
Okay.
Very low. I can't hear it.
Okay. All right. Let me see if it'll come through on Messenger. Because he's whispering.
Yeah, I couldn't hear anything.
All right. For some reason it's not. Oh, hang on. Might help if I press send. Hey. Hey.
See, she's like me. There you go.
Yeah.
Hi.
All right. Hang on. It might be louder through my phone. Here we go.
Wow.
Ooh, that's scary.
I'll replay it again.
Can you play that again?
Wow.
Yeah,
So
so I
now,
got that just before I'd already booked my flights, and I was already on my way to Chicago, Lake Charles, and somewhere in New Jersey.
Pixie, she's playing a death threat that she got because she was investigating. Can you tell the story about?
Yeah, tell the whole story.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know.
So Lauren Thompson went missing at the beginning of last year, 10th of January. And she's a mother of 3. She did have drug problems. She was in with the meth, community and stuff like that. So 911 got a call at about 2:30 in the afternoon of January 10th, which was a Thursday, of her running through a wooded area, saying people were chasing her. They had boots on the ground within 7 minutes whilst she was still on the call with 911. I've interviewed the people who were with her that day. So it was Ricky Briggs. He died of cancer a couple of months after she went missing. And also in the car was Linda Moore and her daughter Shelley Moore. I've interviewed both of them. And their stories kind of differ a little bit. They said that Lauren was acting like irrational, scared, paranoid, that kind of thing. And Shelley says she gave her a Valium to try and calm her down. Shelley's mother said it was a bit of a different story. She said that Shelley was doing donuts in the parking lot, antagonizing her. And both of those are up on my Patreon if anyone wants to listen to them. There's a couple of hours worth of audio there. And so much happened besides it being a missing persons case. Women came forward to me and to another woman working the case, talking about sex trafficking rings, about this same group of men who have been drugging them and selling them for money and things like that. Also, police corruption came out amongst it all, and it just got into a huge circus. And like, I'm right in the middle of this. It doesn't come with a manual. I don't know, how to react to any of this. And it just got really crazy. So the family now has someone else in charge of it. His name's Joey Ortega. Supposedly he's a PI out of California, but when I last looked a month or so ago, his PI license was cancelled in 2013, so I'm actually not sure of his status. And so she's still missing. There is, a bunch of other stuff in it that just made it into a twisted mess. Just a total mess. But
Where was she when she went missing?
Yeah,
She
she's still
was-
missing, Pixie.
Panola County, Texas. She was just west of the Rock Hill community near Beckville. So we're
Okay.
talking like right top northeast Texas, which Panola County borders Louisiana and also Arkansas.
Right.
It's about 65 miles from the Arkansas state line, and then maybe about 10. So we thought that's why the FBI was getting involved, because we thought that maybe there was sex trafficking involved here, and if it was involved going over state lines, then the FBI could get involved.
Right.
But that wasn't the case. There is an undercover narcotics detective in Panola County named Chris Welk, W-E-L-K, and there were rumor, how much rumor there and stuff that goes about in a small town, or even online with social media and all the rest of it.
Right.
And sorry, what was I saying? I'm waiting for my medication to kick
Oh,
in.
they came in. They came in from basically internal issues with the local police. Okay.
So they dropped out just before I was leaving Lake Charles, actually, and that's when I found out why they had come in the first place. It wasn't for Lauren, it was for investigating Chris Welk. Now, I believe that they didn't find anything on him. There was reports of corruption and things like this, but funny things were happening when all of this was going down, and it happened about 8 to 10 times. So anytime someone would stick up for my channel or stick up for me on my Facebook group or whatever, funnily enough, the next day, within 24 hours, they would get pulled over by someone in Panola County law enforcement, not just Carthage or whatever, and get
Oh, yeah.
arrested and get arrested.
Mhm.
And when this started happening on a regular basis, like, about 8 people came forward and said, this happened to me and I was arrested. And there's even one episode on there of a girl named Hannah who had been arrested. I say, at what point does it stop being a coincidence and start being something else? I mean, you're going to tell me that
Yeah.
it's still a coincidence that 8 people have been arrested because they said something about either where Lauren's body was, or there was a guy who said his grandmother had witnessed the police digging up bodies on a property adjacent to her. Her grandson came on and posted this on the group. The next thing we know, the next day he lost his job and he had been arrested by the police. I think they try and get them on old warrants or old charges that have already been dealt with.
Right.
And so just the coinciding of these things happening, as everything
It's
was
no longer a coincidence. Yeah.
no way at all.
Yeah. See, I would expect that out of Louisiana. I mean, every day and twice on Sunday, but small town Texas can be that way too. They're pretty vicious.
Yeah, there are certain certain counties, and then certain my brain just had my back's hurting, and then as soon as that happens, I have to stop talking and where was I? I was Calcasieu. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Calcasieu Parish.
Yeah, Calcasieu Parish. So it seemed okay. Is it Jeff Davidson Parish?
Jefferson Davis.
Jefferson,
Jeff Davis Parish.
Jeff Davis Parish is the one that had the serial killer that I was reading about, and a lot of corruption with the police. I think the police were some of the clients. I think with some of the girls, and the girls of the night.
Yeah, and Calcasieu used to have its own little corruption thing going on, but that's been decades ago. The sheriff there now is a very good friend of mine. He wouldn't be in that office if I had not walked the entire parish with my children and his wife. But
it's a small
he's
world.
a really good guy. He's a really good guy. It's not to say that their group is perfect, but I don't think that what went on decades ago goes on now, where people would just kind of disappear.
Yep.
Just don't know where they went. Oh, they left town. Yeah, right. Yep. Okay. Via a gator.
Yeah. But no, I've spoken to some interesting people. I've spoken to the founder of the original Cajun Navy, not Cajun Navy 2016, because there were a heap of freaking trolls coming forward saying the Cajun Navy never said that. Cajun Navy, and I said, listen here, so I sat them down and gave them an hour tutorial with the founder of the original Cajun Navy, just to show the difference, because there are several in Texas, and I think in even Louisiana as well, maybe.
Right.
I'm not too sure on those, but this is the original Cajun Navy.
Amanda Lynn would like you to play that audio again.
Yep. Oh, it's weird hearing it like a year later.
It's very creepy.
So I don't know who it is. I don't know if running it through Audacity would help or not, but here we go.
Yeah, I didn't really catch what he says after he says bye. Mind you, and
mind your own fucking business. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I heard that, but there's like a little bit that he says it.
I think that was it, and then there was a little bit blank. So I think mind your own fucking business.
Like he mumbles something in there, and I can't really pick out what he's saying.
It sounded like, or you and that old biddy, something like that.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
I'm like sitting here and you and that so and so are gonna die. Or you and that so and so are gonna die.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds
Yeah,
like to me.
I can send it to you. It was sent as a MP4 for some reason. I don't know what. CCK. What was the name of that killer? What's that book? Is it the Bayou Killer?
I can't even remember.
I don't remember either.
Jefferson David. I was gonna get it wrong. Jeff Davis.
Jeff Davis.
Jeff
Davis.
Davis. Yes, parish in Louisiana, in the what was it? Was it the late 90s, early noughties?
I want to say it was early 90s. I think.
Early
Ginger
90s.
Locke's mom is saying send it to Ems. Maybe she can like clarify it or something. Or maybe,
All right. Oh, your email is in private chat.
I don't know. It doesn't matter the format it was sent in. Have you ran it through any programs to isolate the going to die?
No, I haven't. But if anyone wants to, they're welcome to. I'm just sending it to Ems now.
There's some good unsolved cases over in Calcasieu Parish that
that's very
I'd love to have somebody look into.
Did they ever find out who sent that to you? Like, did they ever trace the call or?
No, because I spoke to the FBI about this. They have to be aware, and they have to put a trace on the phone. And it's not like it used to be where, you used to have to hold someone on the phone for a certain amount of time before you could trace it. They can trace it pretty much right away, but that phone has to be connected to the FBI before the call is made. Of course, it came from an unknown number, but that's the way that he explained it to me. So, all right, I just sent that to Ems. I'm working on something at the moment. I can't say a lot about it, but it's a mother here in Australia, and her son was murdered, but the police have treated it like a suicide.
That's annoying.
Yeah, so I just was on the phone to her today for 2 hours, and yeah, it's just so horrible the way she's been treated, and that no one believes her. And I was like, after everything I've been through the last year, I believe you totally. So we don't know what we're going to do yet. You have to be very careful. I've learnt. The Jennings 8 or 6. That's it. CCK.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
that's it. The Jennings 8. Yeah, that's a really. If people want to look that up, that's a really good serial killer out of
in Jennings, Louisiana. Jennings.
Yeah. At Louisiana, and it involves a lot of corruption by the local law enforcement as well. I learned about that. The flatmate I had when I got to Lake Charles, she handed me a library book on it, and I was reading it. It was just fascinating. I learned a lot about that parish and a lot about Calcasieu Parish as well. About the
do you remember, or did you ever hear about Barry Seals? Do you know who Barry Seals is? He was one of the main drug runners for the Colombian cartel, and he got busted in Baton Rouge, I believe it was.
Yeah.
They, ran him through trial, whatever, and they sentenced him. But I think it was between the time for the trial. He was out on his own rec, but he had to be in a halfway house. And they scheduled him to be in the halfway house at certain times during the day. Well, sure enough, the cartel sent up 3 guys to kill him because they knew where he would be, when he would be there, all that. And they did. They killed him. So they got the 3 Colombians, they caught him, and they did the trial. They changed the venue to Lake Charles.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, it was huge.
Wow.
So,
that's crazy. And Heidi Broussard was from Lake Charles.
Yes, ma'am. She sure was.
You guys will remember this from the beginning of the year. Her and her daughter were kidnapped in Texas and the best friend Megan
Yep.
Firamuska killed her to try and keep the baby. Yeah, they
Yep.
were from Lake Charles, and I believe she was returned to rest at Lake Charles as well.
I think so. I think you're
Yeah.
right. So
we-
sad.
Yeah, it really, really was. Like how she thought she was going to get away with keeping someone else's baby and raising it as her own, and
Right.
you know, oh, by the way, my best friend's not here anymore. Where did it's just
Where'd she go?
Yeah, yeah.
Man.
But
Well, there's some interesting stuff.
thanks, Ginger. Yeah, just have a look on there. Most recently, there's a video there, part 1, Lauren revisited. So I'm just in the process of putting it all together so it makes sense, because as I said last year, if you watch the 30-odd videos that are in the playlist there for Lauren Thompson Missing, it is a huge circus. You won't be able to understand it at all. Like, I could be here for when you said tell us about the case, I'm like, oh my God. We're gonna be here for 8 hours. So, but that just the disappearance is part 1. So that just brings it down, into something you can understand, in 15 minutes. And then I'm just going to go on from there. The pings, her cell phone pings, the search, all of this kind of stuff that we went into, and the sheriff wasn't letting the original Cajun Navy into search when they offered, and all of this stuff. So there's a whole.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Cajun Navy has caused quite the shit over here in Texas. I'll be very honest with you.
Have they?
I have oh, yes, ma'am. When they had Hurricane Harvey, a really good friend of mine is an administrator at a nursing home, and these stupid coon asses show up and want to haul off these patients in their little pirogues. And he said, no, you can't. By law, I'm responsible for these patients. And that's the truth. Flooding or not. And the flooding only lasted for, a couple of hours. Then the water receded. But they went in there. They beat him so badly, he had 4 surgeries.
Wow.
Yeah. They beat him up, and then they took the patients out.
Do you mean the original Cajun Navy 2016?
No, I don't think this was the original Cajun Navy.
Cajun Navy 2016's had its own issues. The founder of that was in some dodgy dealings in court, I think, withholding money or some fraudulent kind of activity or something like that. There's an article online about it. I don't know, but yeah. So they haven't had they haven't got the best record either. But
no, I really think that these guys just kind of coattailed off of the others, kind of so that they could go in and play cowboy. And they don't realize when you pick up old people and they have dementia and you take them a mile down the road and drop them off at a Texaco station, that's not very safe.
No,
okay?
It's not.
So, and that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, that's not great. I wonder if Jeff knows about that. Jeff Stewart's the original Cajun Navy, and he's a great guy. Absolutely great. And that's another interview there that's on my Patreon if anyone wants it. As well as the FBI interviews, Texas Rangers. So, yeah, they are all. The point being with all of this is that they have educations and they know how to type an email correctly. So, I
have a pet monkey that can do that too. That's not saying much for Laura, but there you go.
There you go. I'm just gonna grab some filters. Hang on.
Interesting.
I just check out my community page if you guys have a minute. I just posted something on there. That's pretty interesting.
Oh,
someone sent me a screenshot this morning, which I thought was really funny. That was on Wendy V's community post. So I thought I'd share it with you all.
What are you sharing?
My community
something from our friend Wendy V.
Yeah, Wendy V posted something on her community post, which I am sharing.
I've never watched
with
Wendy
everybody.
V. I didn't realize she was Australian.
Yeah, she is.
She's not giving Australians a bad name, is she?
Yeah,
she kind of is.
Okay.
She didn't target any one individual.
Oh, she's targeting me lately.
Yeah, now she's targeting
people. I'm a little
people.
sick of it. So I'm fighting back. Hi, Ems.
Hi, Em.
Hey, love. So I can I can only stay just a second, but I want to say something because my husband just sent me a message and said, "Hey, if you feel like getting out of the house, I'm really hungry, hint, hint." So apparently I have to go find a drive-through for him. But anyway,
Go get him a cucumber.
if you
Tell him to go milk a cucumber.
Yeah.
I did mention the milking a cucumber to him, and let's just say that his brain went elsewhere. We'll leave
Yep.
it there.
I'm sure.
Oh, of course.
Yep.
Typical male.
For sure. Yep. I'm sure I'll be hearing you can milk my cucumber for the next 3 weeks.
Why don't you
I'm
come over here
sure.
and milk my cucumber?
Yes. But I just wanted to tell everyone, if you're looking for something to watch, head over to Jenny Jen's channel tonight. I think it's around 7:30 Eastern time. Because I hear that, it's going to be a little bit interesting. So
Oh,
Oh,
please,
head on over
these
there.
people, mods, please, throw the link up in the chat to Jenny Jen's channel. I will
Yes.
definitely be there tonight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's all go
Definitely.
show our support.
Oh, always.
For sure. But that's all I wanted to say.
All
Oh,
right.
you can stay up.
Oh,
She's got to feed the beast.
Oh, you got to see my community post. The picture came straight from Wendy B's community post.
he's back at his office now, and I used to always pack him a lunch, but times are different now. My ass doesn't crawl out of bed till 7:45.
There you go.
What's going to happen when you have to go back to work, Jen? Is it going to take some time to get used to?
Well, without going into too many details, I may have a better job than what I was let go from. So
Awesome.
I'm in the I'm not going to give out any details or anything, but I'm in the process of figuring out if I want to accept that or not. But it might be, there might be a silver lining in all of this for sure.
Good.
Oh, I hope so.
But in the meantime, I am living it up. I am in a house coat right now with slippers, and my teeth are dirty. And I just ate a bagel with Nutella, and now I'm sitting outside.
Oh, I love Nutella. You love Nutella too? I thought
I love it.
I do too. On toast, it's so good.
It's so expensive though. It's like $9 a jar.
I know it is expensive, but it's good. It lasts a long time with me and my husband because I'm the only one that eats it. He don't eat it.
Mine doesn't either. Mine doesn't eat it. My kids, they kind of like it, but I don't know. Seems like it lasts a long time for sure.
I'm going to hop down, guys. I got to get some things done real quick, but I'll be on later.
Okay.
Well,
Bye, y'all.
okay then.
Bye. Have a good
Miss
day.
Rosie Pants.
Bye.
I love her.
I know. She's cool, isn't she?
I know.
So
And do you
sweet.
know I probably would never have gotten to know her if it wasn't for you?
And here's the thing with her is she got me through a real hard time. Like really, like she stayed my friend like on Facebook and encouraged me. And, when I was going through some really like, terrible things on, with people, she was there and she was, she was praying for me. And I know some of you don't believe in that, but
No, she's
she
sweet.
was like, she would encourage me. So that was cool.
I see that there's other people in the chat even talking about Tawanda. Tawanda is another person that I know not everybody, is on the same page about, but she has always been extremely kind to me. And I'm just glad that, throughout all of this nonsense, that she hasn't jumped on that hate train as well. She's always been really kind to me.
She's even like talked to me a few times, and I know she was really mad at me.
Yeah.
About all that, but I think she's coming. I think we can, as adults, come around. I mean, we can, if we can't get along with people, we can just not be children.
I know. You know what hurts me the most through all of this is the truth. Everybody knows that the truth was always someone that, like, I adore her. I still do. I still do adore her. And it's just unfortunate that when all that stuff went down, some things offended her as well. And I don't know, she doesn't think I'm the best person anymore. But that's okay. Hopefully she'll change her mind on that with some time because I still like her.
Right.
Were
I
you
don't
going to
know,
read
I-
something out, Carla? Were you going to read something out?
I was going to ask you if you could, I don't know if you guys if anyone came in late, wanted to see the official email that Miss Murder got from the Texas Rangers to prove
Republican
that.
Ash, I just do. I don't know. You know how some people on here, like everybody doesn't like all the same people, and some people, some people get along with others that others don't, and I've just always seen something different in her, and that's okay.
And
We don't all have to
yeah,
like the same people.
yeah, no, we're not all going to like the same people.
Yeah, but you don't need to be tarred with the same brush. This is the thing. I don't get trolls, but I get trolls when I have Marissa on, for example. Just
Yeah.
because I've got her. Well, why have you got her on? Why are you friends with her? It's like, well, I'm a grown ass woman. You're not going to tell me who I can and can't be friends with unless that person does something to me directly. Then I have no reason to choose you over them, and it's just ridiculous.
Shouldn't have to be
There's
put in the
there's
position to
actually very
choose
little
people.
people. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, hon. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you go. Mine will take a second.
I can't remember what I was going to say.
I'm so sorry, Carla.
That's okay.
I was just going to say that there's very few people on here actually that I dislike. I don't know. And Republican Ash, I see you're telling me to read your comments. And I don't know. I just like her. And I'm sorry that you don't, but I do. And I'm sure there's a ton of people on here that this person doesn't like and this person likes, and that's okay. That's what makes YouTube fun, I guess. I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's the way it goes. I
We
mean,
just all have different experiences with people. I don't know.
and that's I'll have to plug in my phone because it's dying.
Republican Ash, I'm not twisting your message. I'll read it word for word. I don't know why you and Remy loves her so much. She is not a good person. She's mean to you and Remy. But okay. And yeah, I know that there's been some mean things said, but that doesn't, I don't know. I still like her. I think that deep down that there's definitely a good person there. And that's just my opinion. Anyways, I'm sorry.
Right, you're entitled to your own opinion.
Right.
I think
we all have different.
I agree,
think
Carla.
we can all
That's what I
have
was just
different
gonna say.
experiences with different people, and we don't necessarily have to like. Doesn't mean we're fickle or I don't like someone that's blatantly mean. Like they're mean to my friends. I'm not gonna be like it. But if they're treating me all right, I can't really say I hate anybody. Honestly,
Right.
I can't.
Right.
I can't say
And
I
it's
hate anybody. That's not how I was raised. I wasn't raised to hate.
And it's very telling the friends that you have. For instance, Carla, if there was somebody that I liked that you didn't, I know that you would never come to me and say, I can't talk to you because you like this person. And I would never do that to you either. I mean,
Right.
you
And the point, the proof is Ginger Locks and Mom and me.
Mm-hmm.
And last year I was following Laura. She was following Marissa. But we were friends. I was a mod on her channel, and we just never talked about either one of them. You know what I mean? Like I might have said some mean things about Marissa, a few things, but she never talked about Laura. We just avoided that subject and just continued our friendship. And it's been like a year and a half almost now since she was like on her channel. And I never
Yeah.
told her not to go into Marissa's, and she never told me not to go into Laura's. So, you know,
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's how it should be.
and
And
that's how it was.
it kind of makes me sad right now that Republican Ash is getting angry, just because I said that
Yeah.
that I didn't hate someone. I don't know. I don't know the history there, I guess. But that's going to happen all over the place on here. And I think that's what will make us all, have less issues if we just worry about the experiences that we have with people.
I think so, yeah.
It's not like I'm buddies with her. I, for the most part, stay out of her chats now. But there's just certain people that you feel, I don't know, a certain way about. I don't know.
Here's the thing, you're drawn to certain people. I don't know if it's their personality, the way they, talk to you, whatever. Like I'm saying, Misdemeanor, she was just so supportive of me when I really needed someone to support me. And like,
Right.
I really value that in a friendship. She's probably not for everybody, like yesterday with Corey. Corey was really pissed off because she made an off the cuff joke.
Yeah.
But, that's not going to change my mind about how I feel about her.
Right.
And I don't
Right.
hate Corey either. Here's the thing. I think Corey's a broken person. I really do. I know a lot of people say, oh, she's so hateful. Something made her that way. I really
Yeah,
believe.
you said that yesterday as well, I remember.
Yeah. And I don't hate her. I can't say I even hate Laura. Do I like that behavior? No. Do I like, some of the things they're doing? No.
Wait, I'm really confused because don't twist my words, don't piss me off. Like, what am I twisting words? I read your words word for word. Ash, what's going on, hon? Like, why don't you come up on panel? Because obviously
Yes, Ash.
one of us is confusing the other.
Yeah, I think things are taken out of context, and that's got to be fixed.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want any trouble.
That's how things get started, and that's how things get blown out of proportion.
I'm gonna jump off.
Okay, hon.
I know you've been going for 3 hours anyway, so
yeah, I know.
I got to get into these screenshots that this mother sent me to talk about her son.
Oh, here she comes.
Well, yeah, it was murder, not suicide.
Yeah.
So I'll hop into that. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye, Miss Murder.
Have a good day, Miss Murder.
Okay,
Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about? You're twisting my words?
What am I saying, Ash?
I said you like somebody that treats you like shit. That's what I mean. I did not say that I'm angry because you don't like her because I don't like her. No, that's fine. I'm saying you like somebody that treats you like shit. You and Remy likes her because this woman treats you guys like shit. But if you guys like the abuse, then fine. Fuck it. Peace out.
Ooh.
Wow.
Gosh. That's not what she said. That's not even what we were talking about.
Yeah, that's definitely not what I said.
Yeah.
Jeez. Man, I don't even have words for that, I guess. Yeah.
I think something was taken because you read her. I was reading at the same time you read it out loud, and you read it word for word. And we're not going to like the same people. I don't know. Has the truth ever treated you like shit? Like she's saying that she's treated you like shit.
Just once. There was some, and it was, if you remember, 180 had said something in my chat that I truly didn't see. And it was about Tracy, and Tracy got, upset about that and bitched me out over it. But that's it. Out of the entire year, that's the only time I've had an issue with her. It's the only time she's, not been kind to me. People don't understand that before that happened, anytime there was really anything going on, Tracy reached out and was quite the opposite, was very supportive. So
Right.
it's hard for me to hate someone just based off a blink of an eye.
But here's the thing, and Ash, I hope you're listening to this. People make amends on here all the time. They dislike someone and then they make up, and we've all done that. I've done it with people that have stopped coming into this chat because of, certain things. And now they're coming in and we're fine. I'm probably not proud of the way I talk about them, and they're probably not proud of the way they talk about me. And we've moved on from that. They come in here and to that. But, Samara is a good example.
I haven't even made amends with her. I haven't even had a conversation at all with her. When I look at her as a person, I just see something different, and I don't know why that is, and maybe I'm not right for it. I see good in her, and people can hate me all day long for saying that, but I have the right to feel the way I feel as well.
That's right. Everybody has the right to feel like the way they feel about certain people. So I'm sorry you got pitched out. We're not going through enough shit. Well, I'm gonna log off. She's right. It's been 3 hours.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think she's hurting.
Kimmy P, it's out of the jar.
You eat Nutella out of a jar, Missy? Maybe we should
Sorry,
try
I'm just trying to change the subject.
dipping cucumber in Nutella. Maybe that's good. Ew. Gross.
Anyway, Carla, as always,
darling.
thanks for having me up. I hope
everything.
You have a good day.
Yeah, I hope you have a good day too. I am. I'm not going to let that stuff ruin my day. So, and don't let anything ruin your day.
Me either.
So
Ginger locks and those darn cucumbers. Okay, love you guys. Have a good day.
Okay, love you too. And
Bye.
everybody, bye. And everybody in the chat, thank you for spending. I'm sure not all of you spent 3 hours with me, but I love you all. So you guys have a good day. And this old broad's going to get some work done around here. Old broad with the crazy bangs.